Alright, hello, I am here. I checked and the internet is actually hopefully good today. It might decide to screw up, but for now it seems to be good. Um, Everything that we did yesterday, I'm just going to pretend we didn't do, which was like 10 minutes of me voicing characters in which nobody could actually see them because the stream was that bad. In fact, I didn't even bother watching the video of that stream because I'm scared to see how bad it was. As you can see, I left on the white screen again, but it doesn't really matter. Okay, well, we're just gonna get back into it. Always so loud for me. I sound a little bit it's because I wasn't feeling well this morning, but I'm a bit alright now. Oh, I didn't notice this, but apparently there's a music player in case you want to listen to all the Final Fantasy songs. Not gonna do it though, but I appreciate that it's there. Let's get into it. I'll revoice all the characters again, but yeah. So you'll see I have this data here. That was the data we did. I'll save over it later, but you have to use your game clear data to start a new one. Let's just go. Go through the door. You must take Ultima. Do not grieve. This was always my fate. Yeah, sure, Larry, I am. What is this place? Am I dead? I like hearing your rage BS, so I get angry about it, but I can't do anything about it. Huh? What's that noise? Is someone there? Gordon? Lost your voice? Then let's see if you can still bleed. I'll not flee before ghosts of the Empire. This I swear on the honour of House Keshwan. Behind you, look out! Alright, so this is the hardest boss battle in the game as we found out last time. I'm going to do something a little bit different. The Black Knight takes forever to die, so don't even bother hitting him. Well, you do need to hit him eventually, but this battle's only hard because I screwed up and Minwoo doesn't have all the gear he should have. If you listen to my advice in which was don't unequip his gear, then you'll be fine, but I did unequip his gear and I am not fine. But this time I'm determined to not let him die this time. He'll just cast his spells. If you don't know, Scott has some spells as well. He's the only character in this who you can't play as before coming in here. So they gave him some stats and weapons and whatever. Hey, I agree with people staying quiet in chat, but sometimes you don't need to, but if it's a part where you need callouts, I agree that you should stay quiet in the chat. Even if I don't need it, I know it distracts people. Even in Ultimate, I have this same problem where people die to stupid shit because they're talking over callouts that they need, instead of focusing on the callouts that they need. But if you're at a point where you don't need the callouts, or you really honestly just don't need them, then I don't know, but doesn't sound like something you would need to write a huge thing about. That's the thing that we should be focusing on there. I can also agree with having a hard time switching classes. I get a little bit stressed when I'm playing classes that aren't my main. Yeah, take out the Black Knights first when you're doing this, because unless your Minwoo actually has gear, you might be able to take out the Black Knight, but Sergeants are weaker. So you might as well just kill them first. as you can remember, I gave Minwu a sword instead of a mace, which might not have been the best idea, but if there's any time to level all that up, it's now. Although maybe we should level our magic up. We remember our issue with the last boss when we had the blood sword, and I'm pretty sure you don't get a blood sword this time. So if you don't get a blood sword this time, then yeah, you can already tell the issue that will arise without a blood sword. But I don't know how strong these guys are. I mean, Joseph is pretty strong because he uses physical attacks with his hands instead of like swords and that, and I just leave him to do that. And fists are stronger than anything else in this game really, so he has it good. None of our characters last time were using fists. God damn, Minwu. Why are you weak? I think there's enough fires. Yeah, this is why I tell you to kill the sergeant first. This guy is way more health. But Minwu's spells and all that are increasing, so it was worth it. Oh look, we got Mithril Helm this time actually. Last time we didn't get that, so it was a good thing I had to restart. Minwu, the White Wizard of Thun. It is me, Scott of Cashwan. Prince Scott, I heard you perished in Finn. So I did. I gave a ring to a group of youngsters sent by the rebels, and then... That means that this place, it must be. So, you're dead too. Then Hilda and Gordon, are they... Oh god, that is a paragraph. No, Princess Hilda and Prince Gordon are well, or at least they were when I died. Then it is true, you are dead, as am I. Yes, seeing you here has removed all doubt. How did it happen? Was it the Empire? No, I died of my own volition. It was the only way to break the seal binding ultimate magic. Ultima? Was the Empire grown so powerful that we must resort to such a terrible magic? I am confident my death was not in vain. By now the young warriors to whom you gave your ring should possess Ultima. They are the ones? Puri and Maria died. They fought in the gore of our rebel forces. I see, but what is this place? The afterlife, I suppose. And hell at that, to judge by the scenery. I took the lives of many empires when fighting the Empire. Well, maybe, or perhaps Jade. The passage to hell. I gave him the complete wrong voice. I do not know. Let's find out. Okay, now I'll read your thing. Oh no. Oh no. I'm so confused. I thought you ran on Sundays. Why would you pug on a day that you run? That doesn't make any sense. I'm not sure if I understand that one. Sorry. Oh, starting next week. Okay, I guess it makes a bit more sense. I mean, it is possible to clear in the same day of killing ads, but you would have to, you know, put in a lot of effort for that. So the enemies here are actually kind of tough. These ones, not so much, but there's a specific one. Okay, never mind, I take it back, they are kinda tough. They ganged up on Minwu, and that was with the Mithril Helm. So, yeah. We got a quite bad starting point. I kinda screwed up, I should have hit one Death Horn twice. Yeah, so now I'm going to mention the biggest complaint with this thing is that the enemies are overpowered at the start. Like, you just seen it, like they're legit overpowered, there's no way they should even be this strong. And I know Minwu is under geared, but this is another level. Yeah, I get ya. Look, if you said it's starting next week, Tuesday's not, Monday's not next week, Tuesday's next week, so you are, in my opinion, not obligated to go, but I doubt they give a shit about my opinion. They never did anywhere else. Technically they never heard of it, but still. The whole, refusing to buy a weapon thing, that one was stupid. I can understand having worries about it, but like completely neglecting to buy a weapon even though people are saying to buy one? Yeah, no. You can tell I'm already dead by this. Like, what are you supposed to do? Can you flee? Oh. So I honestly implore you to save after every battle, because you can easily get something as stupid as that and die. Like, I get it, Minwu is underleveled, but come on, he's not that underleveled. I'm not sure if there's chests around, so that's what I'm really looking for. I ganged up on him and just killed him. What a dick. These green rhinos are crazy. Shiva's honestly not too bad, but well, with your static, anything can be classed as too bad. No offense. That doesn't mean you though, by the way. I think you can kill Shiva. Well then, is that even a surprise when you're literally the best member of your static? Like, there isn't even a question about it. Well, I don't know about some of the other people because I've never seen them, but I don't care, I'm going to pretend you're the best even if you're not, because you are. That was a weird way to word it, but yeah, I think you get what I mean. Yeah, there is a chest. But will we fucking get to it? I don't think so. Not with these death horns. Minwu's just too slow, he can't survive. El Scott can barely survive. I don't even know what I'm gonna do against these death horns. If you get more than 2, you're dead. Straight up. Like, I haven't even had the time to grind, because these are the first enemies in the entire thing. Oh, finally, something I can kill. Well, I mean, you're basically just changing one loot for another. I don't think that one's too much of an issue compared to some of the other things in your static. As long as you're distributing the gear fairly, I think it's not too bad. Like for example, if they gave all the DPS all the gear and none of the other people were allowed any gear until they were fully geared, that would have been stupid. And honestly, we did that in Delta Escape, and although I'm a DPS, that doesn't mean I liked it. Yeah, that's what I say as well. For the most part, we have a little bit of a leeway, like, we do say, at least early prog, we were like, if you won something that week, then someone else would, you were basically done for that week. Kind of. Yeah, that was kind of how it was. But the further you get geared, the less you need to put that in, because then you start having a bunch of things dropping on the floor if you did it that way. Oh well, we're dead. It isn't even just 4 of them, it's an ambush. I die before I get a fucking turn. Honestly, I don't even, if anyone who's never played this bonus dungeon, not gonna lie, I kind of recommend you don't. I'm gonna suffer through it, but I recommend you don't, because it's really not worth it. And this is the first room. The first room. Sure, I could have grinded Minwu up a little bit higher, but that wouldn't have helped much. I don't think it would have helped much. So yeah, I recommend you do get Minwu higher, make sure he does have gear, and also make sure you're patient. That's if you even try to do this thing. That's not to say you can't get him up, because I mean, Scott can carry you a little bit, but he can't carry you for everything. Oh. Well, you know what you could do is you could just not buy the ring, and that way you can win it for free and then have books for something else, an alt class or something. If you know you're gonna get the ring anyway, then sounds like a plan I would encourage doing. I mean, really, the ring on E5, like, but if you bought the ring before E5, it's not gonna make you that much stronger anyway. Probably wouldn't even notice it.
Death is sweet, isn't it, Joseph? Now we can spend eternity together.
Organ, what a surprise. Alright, it is about time we finish this off once and for all.
Die here and you'll come straight back. I can kill you over and over till the end of time.
What?
Yes, I am at last immortal.
Be careful, he is no longer living. Organ, you traitorous dog.
Alright, this boss is actually really easy, all things considered. I mean, part of it Joseph is here, but compared to the other enemies, wait, they're forcing you to, or was it just bad luck? I mean, it seems like that you could just win this ring, but either way. It's alright, I've had bad luck as well. Alpha Escape, I had terrible luck on that one. I think I went like not that long. I think I went like 5 weeks without any gear. Because we weren't, I think we had to pug a lot, so we were just rolling need on everything pretty much. There was no rules, there was no claws. It was just full on rolling whatever. I was like, oh. And actually part of it was because the samurai took the samurai belt and the slaying accessory, because he was a dick. Hate greedy people like that.
guy's called Zombie Borgin, but he can talk. Zombies don't talk. Have you ever played a game with zombie in it? They don't talk. Yeah, see, look how easy he is compared to all the other enemies in the game. This entire game thing that we've done so far. Ish. Well, if it isn't Minwoo, so you are here too, Joseph. The Prince of Kashwan. I heard that you are mortally wounded at Finn. I was, and you? After fighting Borgin, we fell into a trap he laid. My voice changed, but I don't care. It was a rough way to go, but at least I helped those young ones escape. So you joined them too? And I don't regret a thing. They are real spirit, they did. Now, can either of you tell me where we are? Aren't we supposed to be dead? We think this may be the passage to hell. Jade? The passage that the beasts of hell used to enter the world of living? What are we doing here? There may be something left for us to do. Something still unfinished. An unfinished task, huh? I really cannot give a voice to this guy. Then we'd best get on with it. Yeah, this guy is actually good. Hey, those are not zombies, those are ghouls. I used to be able to do a ghoul voice, but I can't anymore, and if I tried it would hurt my throat. These gloves. Worthy equipment I'm giving all the first things to Minwoo because he needs it for sure. Okay, that was where I got to before. Now I do remember these guys. These guys are strong. They will kill you, and you will become dead. However, not as strong as Helgigus, despite the looks. It's only really a problem when you've just got Minwoo and Scott because, yeah, you'll kill Minwoo really fast, as you see, and it's a pain in the ass. Worry not, there is a shop somewhere probably. Okay, now I can get behind this. First strike. Honestly, I think I might just drop Minwoo's weapon and say screw it. Go physical attack. It'll be weak for a bit, but he might actually live. He can't get any stats because he's just dying all the time. He's useless. How do you go from being the best character in the main game to the worst character in this game? This doesn't make any sense. Remove that and go fight. Fight like a man, Minwoo. Not like a woman. Chest. I don't know how strong these guys are. Like I get it, Minwoo will be weaker with his new attacks than he was before, but in the long run it will get stronger than using a sword, which you have to keep upgrading. Honestly, I just don't have the patience to just... I don't bloody know. And then after this we have to see if Fantasy 3 will work. Why did they have a clip from Edar's stream? They don't even know who he is. Unless they do. Okay, raise the bald goat, dude. Man, I can't wait till I finally get gear from Minwoo. He really needs it. I can't wait till we get our next party member, because he'll at least be leveled. He'll be strong enough to kill these guys. You don't know who it is, it's Ricardo. Well, Ricard, sorry, my bad. We're giving him a better name. Oh, right, I just replaced him. I just stopped using a sword on him and now I get a sword. Okay. If there's any time to change your mind, it's now, but I'm not gonna, so bye. Don't know if this is the door we're going in, but we're gonna try. Oh great, an ambush. Oh man, I'm glad you lived quite a long time, Minwoo. Just like you usually do. I don't care if he dies, but can he at least live to the end of the fight? Oh damn, why is he so strong? Even the last one of these wasn't that strong. Doesn't even make any sense. X-Steph Splinter. That was your stupid fucking EOFF name. I think we've lost this. No, we haven't lost it yet. Man, Minwoo, you're useless, and Joseph, you're useless. I hate this part of the game so much. I can't even cure everyone up. Also, hi Logan. Yeah, this is coming from the guy who can't even beat Final Fantasy 2, the main game, let alone the bonus dungeon. It's too complicated. It's not that complicated. Well, it's kind of complicated if you don't know what you're getting into, I guess. You've never beaten Final Fantasy 2, and I know you've played it because you've told me that you didn't like it. Which is fine, because like 90% of Final Fantasy fans don't like this game. And I kinda like it, but I don't know. I mean, I wasn't in their static Illyria, so I don't know, but that's pretty much the strat everyone does. Oh god damn it. I mean, I don't know if you read the stream title yet, but yeah, you're right, I am banned from skipping that one because I'm not even going to that one. It's Final Fantasy 1 to 12, which doesn't include 11 because it's an MMO, and how the hell do you do an MMO in a marathon? Question is, you don't, because they take too long. No, screw New Game Plus. No, screw 15, that's even worse. I don't even have 15 to play. As you could tell, Minwoo's still dead. By the way, at the rate this is going, I might not even get there by the time I die, because my internet is that bad. Well, you seriously tell me to play Final Fantasy 15 because it has good music? Literally all the Final Fantasies have good music. All of them. So when all of them have good music, 15's music doesn't even stand out that much. I mean, right, but 14 has Hot Tiger Man. Ah, and so does 10. And it also has Hot Naked Tiger Man, not just Hot Tiger Man. With big arm, and that wasn't a missay. I did mean big arm. It has a big arm. I'm talking about Byako, of course. Byako. Finally, Scott's shield is coming into fruition. Oh, I know who I could give the ancient sword to. I'm stupid, I forgot it. Scott's using swords. Also, funnily enough, he's left-handed. Just like a certain other swordsman we know and love from a Nintendo game. What the hell? I'm so screwed. But we're gonna try. Well, I cursed it, so it's weaker. Because if you have a computer, I can send you the demo of my game. Which, by the way, I figured out there's a part where it doesn't work, but it's right at the end, so I'm not gonna tell other. Oh, never mind. But still, doesn't matter. You can still play it because it won't break the game. Only at the end you won't be able to see it all. Which is fine because there technically isn't an end. There's only an end to what I've done. Why this isn't game breaking, is it? Not for a 2D game like this. I think you can use the controller as well if you wanted to, but I've never tried. I don't know, I'm just so used to using arrow keys in Z and X, and that's what the default is. I didn't put it to that. I think there's a way you can change it, but I don't know, the way I looked seemed complicated. I don't know why it has to be complicated. Damn, okay, well, even if I changed it, I would have to like resend it to you, so yeah. You can use mouse click as well though if you want to. It's literally just left click and right click. There's no other buttons that you need to press. Although it might get a little bit confusing there because the menus are kind of designed for keyboard and mouse, I think. I'm making it on my computer, but it's going to be a computer game because it can only be on the PC or phone, and I don't want to deploy it on the phone because honestly if I did it'd be like the only phone game that might actually be big. Whoa, I'm joking. And by big I don't mean popular, I mean like not a gacha game. That's what I mean. Fuck gacha games and their stupid money grabbing fuck. Wait, Minmu, what the hell? I thought I took swords off. No, there's no microtransactions. Hate 'em. That would be crazy. I was about to say, imagine if a game did that, but then I remember Brave Exodus exists. Oh, RPG Maker MV because I do have Game Maker, but it makes no sense. And also RPG Maker comes with some art, and also I don't want to use all stock art, so I have replaced quite a bit of it. But it's the easiest one to use if one, you aren't very good at programming, or good at music, or good at art, but you still want to make a game. And if you are good at those things, then it's even better, but there are drawbacks that you can probably use different programs for. Like if I ever got good at programming, I'd probably not do it on that, but I do it what I can. I know, every time someone says, ooh, RPG Maker, oh, that means it's going to be trash and looks so stock like every other game. Well, yeah, but not if you actually try. I don't know, I've seen a lot of terrible ones that don't even try. And I don't want to be one of those ones. Oh my god, did I even save it? I don't know. Well, what the hell? How is he dead? He only took like 16 damage. Why would I let you make a dungeon? You'd probably make it like a fucking square with flashing lights or some crazy shit. I seen you you're making you made a king speak like they would on the internet. Think I'm gonna trust you after seeing that? I'd give you the program if you had a computer. I gave it to Michael, but he didn't really use it. You are a changed man. I asked you for a character and you said she was like a sex slave or something. And that was like not even last year or something. And you're trying to say you're a changed man. I know it was a joke and I know I didn't put her in. Just a funny haha. In case you're wondering, Eldoria, that's my nephew. Not just a random guy. Oh my god, Giga Parasites. They're actually strong. I hate Parasites because they absorb your MP. And we need a Ricardo. As we can see, Minwoo is actually living a wee bit. Oh my god. Minwoo's alive? No way. I mean, I can let you fiddle about with the thing if you want, like what we did. You know what we did on the other computer where we all tried to make like a wee game. Only this time we're not limited to a 30-day fucking trial because I bought the game like last year or the year ago before that for £20, which is good because usually it costs like 60 and fuck that shit. For someone like me, £60 is like £1,000,000. £20 is still quite a lot, but I think it's more in price range. It was back then, it might not be now, but it was back then. Although I probably shouldn't have, but well. If you get your money's worth out of it, there's nothing to really regret. I always get embarrassed when I try to share it with someone because, like, part of me is like, well, I kind of hope it's alright, but then the other part of me is like, yeah, but it's RPG Maker, everyone's just gonna hate it as soon as they see it, so it's like, And also because I'm using stock musics. I mean, it's possible to make it on the phone, but I think you have to do some awkward other stuff to get it there. I might look into it at one point, but yeah. I mean, it's nowhere near done. But I just want to see if I'm going in the right direction before I get super far into it and everything's trash. And yes, Mastermind is still in the game. You need not worry. Although I wish I could find better art from him, because he's just a stock character right now, but it's more like Final Fantasy X, because I think that's the best battle system. ATB is just turn-based but slower. Does it work? Yeah, it is RPG Maker MV, that's what I'm using. I'm not really sure what the question was, or if you just didn't hear that part. Yeah, I'm not a huge fan. Alright, yeah, I'm using MV. I've used VXS and XP before, but not that much. My first one was on XP, and I did get the hang of it a little bit, but it was kind of bad because I ended up making the airship was a minecart because they had no airship graphic in the game. How do you have that emote? Oh, you get the channel points, don't you? Not so fast. This one's mine. A dragoon. This fiend followed me all the way to hell. That's a grudge to end all grudges. Yeah, it was terrible. And also, right at the end of the game, you talk to Crystal and she puts you to level 70. You're like level 5 and she puts you to level 70. That was terrible. And then the other game, which was supposed to be a prequel, had the right at the end you could buy an axe for this character, and I fucked up and added an extra 0, so instead of 4,000 it was 40,000, and you didn't have that much gil at the time, or something like that. I don't know. Of course I'm trying to make a good story. In fact, I did have a version on MV that I did make before, but I don't know where my memory stick is, so that one right now is lost. So I had to start over, but starting over isn't a bad thing because I get to redo some of the things that I could have done better. Like the intro is completely different in this new version to my other version. And it's kind of based off of the VX Ace one as well, but it's completely different from that as well. The story has been in my head for years, I just need to get it out there, that's all. Anyway, well, if it isn't the mage who broke the seal of Ultima. So you too have lost your life. What of Ultima? What of Firion and the others? Don't worry, the spell is theirs now. We confronted Dark Knight, who had proclaimed himself Emperor. But as we faced him, his master returned, arisen from hell. I'm sure it was here that he gained such a hideous power. Then Firion and the others? With any luck, they escaped on my wyvern. I bought them as much time as I could. You do, huh? And you are? I am Joseph. I travelled with them as you did. And I am Scott, Prince of Kashwan. I, too, shared my last words with them. We all have one thing in common. We travelled with them and lost our lives. Are you saying that our meeting was no accident? The Emperor acquires power from hell. We find ourselves in Jade, the passageway to hell. It seems that some power unknown even to me is at work. Cardo. So we've beaten the main game. This is the bonus dungeon in the GBA version that takes place around about the very end of the main game. These are all, you might remember Minwu because he's one of the first guys you get. But yeah, all these guys have died, so they go into hell. Yeah, he's OP because all the other characters die some point earlier in the game. Ricardo dies near the fucking end, so his stats are the same as what he was before. So he's gonna carry you through this. I mean, he's not gonna carry Minwu, but yeah. It makes Dragoons look good though, so I'm okay with that. Also, I got pissed off when I played Final Fantasy X too because there's like this robot that has the same name as my main character's name in my RPG. So that kind of was annoying. You just said he was OP and now you say he sucks. At least be consistent. He's Ricardo. I always call him Ricardo. I don't care. Also, why is Jen always asleep? Tell her to stop sleeping. I think she went to sleep literally like just before I woke up or something. Crazy. But yeah, now we have all 4 characters. If there's any time to grind, now is the time, and I recommend you might need to grind at some point. Even Ricardo might be too low level for the boss in this thing. Well, I say level, but you know what I mean, too low stats. You can probably just walk through a bit for now, we'll see, but you'll notice I'm not saving after every battle anymore because we actually have a chance of living. Yes, you can hit each other to gain stats, which is probably the best way to grind, and I might actually do it just because I know grinding in this version, this part of the game can be a bitch. But we'll see. And I haven't done it at all in the main game, apart from one time to show that it was possible. It was the only time I did it in the main game. But yeah, if you want to raise your health and all that real fast, your best bet is to just hit your teammates, but make sure whatever you're fighting is weak and also only has like one of them, so you don't sit there accidentally wiping your group out. Scott used to be strongest, now he's the weakest. In the matter of like a couple of battles. I guess that's how strong physical attacks are. I call them physical attacks, but I mean the punches. Also, we did see one of the shops, but damn, we're already here. Yeah, that's how fast it is. We're already to Pandemonium. Or not. I'm charged with patrolling this area. City's not safe, so we must remain vigilant.
I wonder if Princess Hilda's alright. I am worried, but there's nothing I can really do.
And here's our good old friend. Sid, what are you doing here?
No one's more surprised than me. Who'd have thought there'd really be an afterlife? And to top it off, everyone here died fighting the Empire. How would you like that? I gave up the life of a white knight for the lure of the skies, and now here I am. I never reckoned I'd end up in hell for it, but you know, this place is a lot different to the Dread I always heard about.
You don't think this is Jed?
If this is the entrance to hell, what are innocent children doing here? When I first got here, this place was just how you'd picture hell. Monsters fed on anyone they could catch, the elderly, children, you name it. By the time we found this a place for the monsters to build this makeshift town, most of the people were already lost.
Terrible.
Since you all turned up, people have started to show some hope. It's funny to think of the dead having hope, but there you are. As long as I'm a defender of this village, I'll help you in any way I can. So I'm asking you, find out what on earth is going on. Where are we and what are we doing here?
What are we doing in this place? We're supposed to be dead.
I get to be his underling even in the afterlife. Talk about lucky.
The monsters around here are unlike any I've ever seen. Keep up your guard.
We lose so many to the monsters. I've survived so far, but what good can I do at my age? How do you survive if you're dead?
Gives me hope to see people like you here.
Monsters got a lot of us before we finally made it here.
Our afterlife or not, this is our home. Ain't no way we're letting even one of them beasties in.
I'm dying for a cuppa. Can I do what? Talk to people? Yeah, you can talk to people in my RPG. Oh, I'm a bit confused. Oh, never mind, I see what you're saying. No, of course not. I'm not putting this leveling system in my game, even if I want. No, even if I want. I wouldn't want to. I wouldn't risk it. I'll leave this one. I will let someone see if they can do this battle system right, because I've not seen it being done right yet, but that doesn't mean it hasn't. It just means I haven't seen it being done right, and I don't want to be the one to try. Besides, I would have to find something really complicated to do that. Probably have to pay for it. I know I haven't played 11, but okay, well 11 is different, it's an MMO. I'm just talking like a single player standard RPG, but instead of leveling you hit yourself. But if 11 does it right, then at least it's got that. I will give it I'll give it that. You see, I still appreciate that they tried it in this game. May not have come off the best, but they tried. I don't know why I'm buying one of these each, but who knows. Yeah, there's weapons.
You'll find my finest creations here. If you're in the market for weapons, give 'em a try.
So you can buy a broadsword and then a wing sword. I think those are a little bit discrepant, but okay. We're looking for spears and swords, really. Well, there's a spear, but we already have 2 flame lances, so maybe it's the strongest he can get. Okay, so the best we can get is a wing sword. But we can only buy 1. I could maybe give him 2 weapons, but I'm not sure if that's a good idea. We don't need to raise. Well, if you need magic, here you go, but you might not need it. It's silly because it's an old game, that's why. Do I agree with it? No, but do they have to do it? I guess. I guess there's limitations with the system that they were making. There she is. Hi, Jen. Oh, I screwed that up. I could have said, I could have went on a tirade. I could have went talking about random stuff and then just ended it with hi, Jen. That would have been better. Oh well. Why are we in this horrid place? Okay, now we're talking with gear. But unfortunately you're gonna have to sell stuff to pick this up. Or grind. Most likely the latter. But do sell whatever you don't need, which might be a lot. I don't need this ancient sword anymore. The bow. I mean, I knew it was coming. I'm not gonna lie, I knew it was coming. Look at this, all this gear that we can get. And God knows what's in the other slots. Oh, trash. Well, still, we can come back. I don't think we're not allowed back in this town, so that's good.
Hey, do you know where my dad is?
Yeah, do you know where his dad is? Oh, there's 2 teleports? I wonder what's became of the Emperor. Probably still out there inflicting pain and suffering. Let's go on this teleport. Oh no. This place. No, it cannot be. Oh. Maybe it was a good thing we came in here. The seal, just as I thought. You mean Ultima exists here too? The seal I gave my life to break. But this time I will not fail. Everyone stand back. It depends what you put it as, but you should be able to get past ads. I mean, ads aren't even that hard. I still think the hardest part of the fight is the colour portals, and they're not even that hard. It's just it can confuse your brain even when you know what you're doing. That's what makes that part hard in comparison to everything else. I mean, even if you run the wrong way on ads and end up getting clipped by one of the AoEs from another ad, you'll still be good to kill them. Minwu! Hold on. I'm alright. I died once. I was fated to do so. Yet this time, I live. It seems there must be some vital reason for our presence. Oh, good job we came here. Also, I think they screwed up because the music seems like they left it quiet, but oh well. So you get all the stat increases, just like you did in the main game. So make sure you pick them all up. God knows Minwu needs stat increases. Although I'm not sure what the difference between spirit and intelligence is. Maybe intelligence is the power and spirit is how much it increases the magic. I don't know. There's strength. And... oh, it's a boss. Why do you have to fight a boss in the underworld but not in the main world? Doesn't make any sense. Well, he's probably not hard. He's called the Ultima. I think it's supposed to be Ultima Weapon. Yeah, Ultima Weapon. Holy! Well then, maybe you need to be a little bit stronger. Hey! He isn't hard, he's just... he's cheating! Guess we're gonna have to grind for this guy. I mean, we can't even survive his attacks. And there ain't no blood sword taking us out here. Oh, we almost killed him. 60. Okay, yeah, I'm not gonna lie. I made a bad decision here. Even if we got the extra gear, like say we got all that giant gear and whatever, he would still kick our ass. But I guess in the time that we would take to grind for that gear, we might be strong enough to kill him. Hey, I can technically kill him, I just need to keep dealing 60 damage until he dies. Then Minwu's gonna die here soon. Okay, I was joking, I actually want you to do more than 60 damage. Why is he spamming Blaze? At this point I don't even care if I die. I just want to get out here so I can grind. Well, maybe not even grind, just get more stuff in general. We'll just say that, oh okay. We already seen us. I'll get all the stat increases and then I'll go out. Hurry up and blast the door. Damn, he takes a while. Yeah, we all said you're not dead. We died the last time. Yeah, I wasn't expecting a boss battle there, because in the main game, when you come into this room, you don't have to fight a boss, you just get the magic. They should have made you fight a boss, because there really wasn't a boss in the whole dungeon. The 3 Gigases are kind of more like mini bosses, because they're not really that hard. Especially the ice one. The ice one was died in like 3 hits. Come on, do you really count a boss who dies in 3 hits? I don't think so. Well, true, I killed Jekt in 3 hits, but that was because I was overpowered.
We can come back, so it doesn't really matter. So let's go on the other teleport. It should take us to Pandemonium, where we can fight higher level enemies.
There are these webgates suddenly appeared out of nowhere. The other side is crawling with nasty monsters. You stay away if you know what's good for you.
That kind of evolved into a kind of shitty ghoul accent. You'll notice it's yellow this time. A palace? This must be Pandemonium. Palace of the Lord of Hell. We won't actually go through the whole dungeon, but we'll see how strong the enemies are. Or we're cats. Don't really look like cats to me, but who am I to say? And actually they seem kind of strong, I'm not gonna lie. You know what, the stronger the enemy they are, better the stat increases. Probably not. Yeah, you definitely need to grind, man. Look at this. It'll take forever to die. Well, at least only Joseph died there. And Ricardo died, of course. Ricardo should be the one person who doesn't die, but whatever. Did I even save it? I don't think I did. But at this point, I have no choice but to keep fighting on. Fuck this, I'm going back to the other place, man. Even here is too strong. Like, I do remember it being grinded, but I don't remember it being this grindy. Where you can't even go to Pandemonium. Holy hell. Oh, we did save it in Unknown Palace. It's unknown even though he said the name. I mean, he was wrong, but we're not supposed to know that. Alright, we'll grind on the lower level enemies. Oh, there's a few of them. Alright, let's try our hypothesis. And you don't even need to hit yourself. I probably shouldn't have hit myself so early, but it doesn't really matter. A bit strong, aren't you there, Joseph? I meant to say Ricard. Hi Basile, how you doing? I actually forgot to ask that for Jen, but that was more because I was like, I don't know, I was talking about her earlier, like, oh man, she's asleep again, ain't she? Man, she's always asleep, or something, I can't remember. How you doing, Jen? Don't ask what that was. Oh no, Joseph's dead. Oh, well, we'll just have to raise him, I guess. Sorry we didn't stream yesterday, the internet was bad. I don't remember what happened the day before. Something probably. Menwu! Come on, man. Poor Joseph got no stats because of you and your slow casting. He looks creepy as hell when he's dead. He looks creepy as hell when he's alive. He just looks creepy as hell. Save after every battle, you're going to need it. Okay, now this is more like it. So you hit yourself, you hit yourself, you hit yourself. Yeah, hit Ricardo. Yeah, whatever, that works. If you're wondering why I'm hitting myself, it's because hitting yourself increases stats, and since we have to grind, we might as well do it the easy way, not the hard way. You can also level up magic if you want to. Is there any way to defend in this? I don't think there is.
we should level up some of our magics here. Let's level up haste. You fight on low health and you get higher stats. I was not lucky enough to get into red, but good enough. It doesn't matter if they miss, they'll still get the stat increase. Or EXP towards it. Minwoo got to red, so his HP increased. Everybody's but Ricardo's. It's not by much, we need their HP to be like at least over 1,000 for everyone. And then we need the Gil, which we only have Gil for a little bit but not much. So I'm not gonna lie, this part of the game is kind of boring and not the most fun to watch, and I don't like to grind, but there's no way around it. You have to, there's no way around it. No! Well, Minwoo is dead. Nice. Told you would get to ads. Usually the first pull is either the best or the worst. And when it's the worst, you know it's the worst, but when it's the best, you don't really know it's going to be the best. That's obviously just like superstition, it's not always going to be like that. But like for example, in our UCOB group, the last time I ran with them, our first pull we got all the way to Quick March or something, I'm pretty sure. And then every pull after that we got to... We were dying on Twin Tanya and Nail. And we would die to stupid stuff like, we would be past the dive bombs and we would still die. Which, by the way, after dive bombs is super easy, but all because people just didn't listen to the callouts. If someone says stacking out, it doesn't mean stacking in. I don't know. Maybe I'm just grumpy or something for some reason, but yeah. But yeah, we need to be strong enough to kill the ultimate weapon, then we know that we're strong enough to at least kill the small bosses in the small enemies in Pandemonium, but yeah. Come on guys, if you looked at a guide, you would not have any trouble with towers. It's literally as easy as you basically just have 2 ranged be dedicated ranged and 1 be a fake melee. And if the two of the dedicated ranged are the same colour, then that will mean they are the 2 dedicated melee are the same colour, which means you just swap one. Basically the only people that should have an issue are the 2 dedicated range. All they need to do is just say, oh hey, if we're both the same, I'll swap. And that's it. Because the fake melee ranged will have to move south, because why would you make the melee lose uptime, you know? And if it's a caster, instead of a melee, then the same thing applies, but either way. And if they're confused on the actual mechanics of the towers, then I don't even know what to tell them. It's literally as easy as, I got black, I go to white. This was a normal, so how do I not know? Before you say, oh, it wasn't a normal. Well, yeah, it was. It's the exact same as getting hit by the coloured birds, just you stand in a coloured tower. It's literally the same. It's not even any different. I don't get it. Why would you be confused? Or you could just look at a guide and then you would know. But people don't look at guides anymore, do they? No. Oh, I didn't mean to touch that. That's a risk that I put myself into, so that's not bad. I should maybe, I'm hoping to clear this thing in this day. It shouldn't take 4 hours to clear this thing. But I decided that it wasn't going to be the fastest thing, but it wasn't going to be the slowest thing, so I didn't really update my setup for... You know, I should have updated it to show the characters of this instead of the main game, it doesn't really matter. I'll update for Final Fantasy 3 tomorrow, or I'll update for tomorrow's stream. I'm not hitting myself because we're getting all these big encounters and they do the damage for me. Like, Ricardo's already strong enough. I think the others just need to catch up and we can at least pose a threat. Not to say Ricardo can't be stronger. If he gets to 2000 then that's even better, but we'll see. Of course we get unlucky deaths like that. But that's a part of leveling your HP. See, Scott's over 1000, so we're getting there. Like, enemies like these aren't too bad because there's 4 of them, so you can just kill them in one go. Unless the Gill Snapper decides he wants to live. Which is fine because then I get to hit myself. Joseph really needs the HP. Oh, wow, look at that, he got some HP. He's above 600 now. He'll probably be stronger for people who've actually grinded him in the main game. But I just went through the main game without any grinding, so my Joseph and Minwoo are a bit weaker. But they've caught up now. Minwoo especially, he's caught up, he's got the gear he needs. He could get better gear, everyone can, but that's why we're grinding, is for the money to get gear. And the stats. Like if the physical attack is doing like 1800 with this gear, then we would need like 1800 health, but since we're getting better gear, I think the physical attack of the boss will lower, and we won't need too much health. Let's go see if we can buy some. Even if we can't buy it all, it'll help. Wherever the armor shop was, I kind of forgot there. I'm gonna buy 3 Giant's helms, 3 Knight's armor, 1 Giant's glove, and 1 ice shield. Wow, perfect. He's already as strong as he can be. So, how's our defense? 46, 43, 43, 78. How the hell are you stronger? Probably the protect ring. Then again, you have like the shield. How can... whatever. I don't really understand why the evasion and magic defense have like 2 to 62% or whatever. Doesn't really make sense to me, but whatever. Minwoo, I mean, Joseph literally can't dodge. He's got 0% evasion. Yeah, we're gonna go to the end because might as well while we're here. I guess we can see if we can maybe kill any of the Pandemonium enemies, because those will be more beneficial. They'll be higher rank, so if they're higher rank, we can deal more damage. Because we'll hit them, increase our weapons, deal more damage. That's a lot of damage. Maybe we just got an unlucky enemy formation last time. Make sure I do it next to teleporter so I don't die on the way out. Really? There's one goblin. Well, sure, Goblin Man, I'll take it. That doesn't count. Let's fight something actually worth it. I take it back, let me fight just one goblin again. Urobolos. What a name. I like it. Mini Santa. That's Mini Satana. But at least with these enemies, yeah, sure they hit hard, but because they hit hard, we should be able to level up pretty decently.
Fortunately, I can't hit the blood bones or the mini Satana yet. I don't know what rank the little murderers are, but they are some rank, that's for sure. Okay, should be able to raise Gordon. I don't trust anything with that character model, that sprite, because of the Mage's Tower, where they would just confuse you over and over. Really? Fucking asshole. You couldn't just let him live. I think... Oh my god. Thank god Ricardo can just carry the team, but that was a complete and utter waste. They could have got a lot of stat increases, all gone because the game is stupid and gave the enemy a bunch of crits, but me none. It's not fair. Well, you think it's not Scott's Day? You should have seen the beginning of the stream. Minmu was dying left and right. Oh my god, this is even worse. Well, maybe because there's so many, I'll have time to raise. I'm not sure. I like how I just go straight to might have time to raise because I know that we're not going to fucking survive very well anyway. Oh no, we are not going to survive. I don't even know if Ricardo can single-handedly take these guys out. But he's gonna have to try. Might have been a bad idea coming here. Probably wasn't prepared enough. But that was the whole reason why I came here, was to see if I was prepared enough. And this is why I don't like imps. We got cursed, man, come on. Yeah, blow yourself up. At least when you blow yourself up, I don't have to kill you. That one cross we bought is coming into play now. Unless they manage to stun me. Which they didn't, thank god. Why am I slower than everyone in this fight? Oh no, we're dead. I can't keep up with that. Because apparently Ricardo was slower than everyone. I don't get that in this game. All the enemies are faster than all your characters. Every time. Doesn't matter how high level you are. You're always faster than your characters. Yeah, no, we're not coming in here yet. The other characters need more HP to even survive one attack. The only reason I wanted to try that place was because if the enemies are higher rank, that means I can upgrade my weapons. But if I can't, I can't. That's just how it is, I guess. I should have hit myself, but whatever. Well, I didn't need to hit Joseph, they hit him pretty hard. Oh, I have a chance to hit myself, nice. And you can just do something hasty. Just don't kill Joseph and we're good. I mean, I might as well use magic as the only way to increase my MP. And damn does he need MP increased. Ricardo specifically is who I was talking about there. We'll do one more haste and then after this turn we'll actually attack the enemy. How the hell do you manage to forget which side you're on? There we go. Okay, should be good enough. Well, they probably should have hit Ricardo, but whatever. Ricardo's HP increased anyway. You didn't even get hit once. Ow. I don't want to fully heal them, but that should be good. Come on. I can deal with that. Hit Ricardo! I want your haste to increase, man. Your haste is just too low level. Oofed. Yeah, we're only going to do one turn of hitting ourselves this time. Well, you could tell he's strong. Yeah, hit Ricardo. What is with Scott increasing his HP all the time? Why is other characters not allowed? It's not like he's like the lowest or anything. They just like to give him more HP, I guess. I don't really mind. Alright. That way we should hit ourselves and kill all the enemies. Should. We'll see if it actually plays out like that. No, Joseph's too slow. Man, I hate this so much. This is why I don't recommend anyone actually try this, because it's... The story is alright, but it's not worth actually doing it. Because the grind is really real. And this isn't even the first time I've done it, this is the second time I'm going into this. I've done it once before. I think I said to myself I'd never do this again. Well, you know, that's the same thing you say when you've just finished drinking alcohol and you have a hangover or whatever. Oh, I'll never do this again. Very next day I'm gonna do it. Turns into like some Mickey Mouse cyborg or something. Because apparently that's what happens when you are hungover. Sometimes you'll even need to hit yourself to level up. Which I'm okay with, because I hate hitting myself. Feels bad. Fortunately, I don't think there's any way to increase your defense outside of gear, so we're about as strong as we're gonna get outside of maybe random drops from enemies. But I don't think these enemies are going to give us anything that we want. I'll take Minwoo's HP and Joseph's HP. They're getting close to 1,000. When they're 1,000, I'll try the Ultima guy again. See how it goes. I mean, by that time, Ricardo will be 2,000. Although I suppose I should be leveling up our attack magic then. Well, everyone except for you, Mr. I don't have attack magic. And you don't have attack magic. Oh, he's Flair's level 2, might as well. I think this was not the enemy comp to try and level magic on, but whatever. Yes, Ricardo, you almost killed her. That was like 92 damage or something really rubbish like that. Well, the only way to level it is to use it. Oh god, Ricardo died? Oh damn. Those are massive vamps. They're a bit too strong, I think. Bit too strong, methinks. You know, I kinda want that Blizzard Tome. I appreciate you giving me it. Now the only question is, yeah, Minwu is fully stocked up on them. Well, Minwu is done with magic. But, oh well. I need at least level 5 fire for Scott, and then at least we'll have some consistent damage. Hopefully. Am I even going to use any of these? Probably not. I want to use that, see if it works. Go on, Flare. Work this time. Or at least just go off and don't die. That's all I wanted. I doubt this is gonna work. Yeah, no, it didn't work. I don't know why I even bothered using it. Minwa's fear level increased. Tam, I didn't know you were that scared. I like your HP, Ricardo. 1337. Alright. Now level teleport. Yeah, let's try and use that one. I don't know how Gordon somehow got so fast. I mean, Scott. Sorry. Why would I dare disgrace the name Scott by calling him Gordon? Of all people to call him. No one wants to be called Gordon. If you're called Gordon, I feel bad for you. I'm joking. I wonder if they're weak to fire. Because it's a Yeti. I honestly don't know, but I'll pretend it was. No one even gets a chance to do anything except from Ricardo and Scott. Well, tell him I don't know how to cook, so leave me alone. I didn't mean it. Misa don't know how to cook. Somehow Scott is not the fastest anymore. Wait, yeah he was. That's not gonna work, is it? No. You can actually teleport the final boss away if it get to high enough level. I kinda wanna try it, but I don't know if I wanna grind teleport up that much. I think by the time we get 1,000 for everyone, I'll be 2,000 on Ricardo. I don't know if it works on the final boss of this part, but it works on the final boss of the main game, at least. Of course, my teleport wasn't high enough level, so I couldn't try it, but yeah. And also, in the original NES version, you could turn the final boss into a frog. Which is why I tried using the frog magic on it last time to see if it still worked. It just healed him. So yeah, definitely weird things you can do in this game. The old versions of it and the new versions or whatever, but yeah. I think you need level 8 teleport. It's quite a high level to get a teleport, all things considered. Honestly, we should be leveling Blizzard for you. We'll just kill the stupid glass yellow bolas. Which is a boss in Final 14. It's a boss in like everywhere. I was supposed to be using Flare, but whatever. Whoa! Calm down there, Joseph. Oh, I mean, we want to kill the enemies now. Oh good, he's still alive. But maybe that's just what we wanted.
Well, Joseph got a lot of stat increases from it, so can't fault him too much. I mean, come on, with a guy like him, do you really think he's going to be good at magic? I don't think so. We're almost done with our preemptive grinding. Teleport doesn't even need to work for it to work. It just needs to... It doesn't need to work for it to level up. It just needs to be used. That's the same with every spell. You know, Scott's actually kind of strong with the fire. I was expecting him to be a bit weaker than that. Unless everything I'm fighting is weak to fire. So weak. That's kind of rubbish. No increase. Well, spirit. Oh wow. Oh god. Well, we did want our HP increase, and the only way to really do that is by getting hit. It's flare, there we go. Oh, so I was right when what I said when you said you got bastards. That either the first pool is your best pool, or it's your worst pool. It seems like your first pool was your best pool. Might as well still try, of course, not saying to don't, but it does seem to be following that predictable pattern. I don't even know which ones I'm wanting to hit anymore. Just Joseph, hurry up and catch up on HP. You're the furthest behind everyone. You're gonna stay the furthest behind, but I need you to above 1,000, man. I mean, I appreciate you getting stronger, but still. Okay, that's enough magic, let's go. Come on, Joseph. Ah, well, your blizzard level increased, so there's that. I'll take that. I'll take that. First strike. We need Scott to get a level 6, I'll be happy with that. Oh no, now I kinda wish he didn't level up his blizzard. Oh well, it doesn't really matter. Should've gave him an ether. The reason why I'm leveling up magic is because since bosses have such high defense, the only real way you're gonna do consistent damage is through magic. As much as I don't want to, that is unfortunately the unbound truth. And I don't know how far along Scott is to getting level 6 fire, but yeah. Well, Joseph got his HP up. Not enough, but... Oh my god, his fire's taking forever to level up. I don't even know if we can get any higher. I'm kind of tempted to just try the boss now anyway. But I know I'll die. Let's keep going a little bit longer. I know it's boring. I just think I'm the one who's actually having to fight them. Make the decisions. Oh, did I not give him an ether to you? I thought I fucking did. Oh well. I mean, I can deal with just Joseph being below 1,000. Like maybe Minwoo can get above 1,000, and then
then that'll make it up, but we'll see. At least Scott's above 1200, so he should be able to survive a couple of blasts from the boss. Oh no, he's stronger. It's above 900 at least. I think we'll go when Minwu's got 1000, because when Minwu's got 1000, Joseph should be about 850 or something weird like that. And Ricardo should be above 2000, so yeah. Got teleport to level 3. We're getting there out of level 8. I'm seriously trying to consider that as a plan just in case all else fails, and also because I kind of think it might be funny. I'm pretty sure the final boss of this is literally just the same as the Emperor, but stronger. Like, that's about it. It's not any real difference, so even if I just teleport him away, I've at least beaten the boss before. And just in case you haven't noticed, everything is flipped from the original. Everything that we had to go through in the original, and here anyway, so yeah. Can't even cast Flare, cast Haste. Cast much magic as we can to increase our magic power in general, even if not just the magic level.
But if our magic's not that strong, our physical attacks can be strong, we just need to buff the character.
I don't even know if I'm going to get Minwu 2000 before I go. I kind of like want to do it now. But then we're probably going to die. But then I need to heal anyway. 950, it's close. Ah, screw it, let's go give that a go. I mean, what is the worst that can happen? We die? If I save it, then it won't really be a problem if we die. By the end of this, I don't think Gil's going to be an issue. In fact, I think we might just be strong enough to fight some of the Pandemonium enemies. Since I don't think Joseph's going to get one shot, he'll just get two shot instead. Move, ya Flimpo. Save it here so we don't have to walk all the way out. The thing is, I don't even want the magic, I just want to fight the boss. Minwu, White Wizard of Fiend, art thou worthy of wielding the mightiest of spells? I don't know why I gave the ultimate weapon that voice, but okay. Let's try Blink. Yeah, you're really not going to do anything. Well, at least I know I can survive that. Although it was pretty damn strong. Ow! 96? That is terrible. You're now also the wrong face. Okay. And only two people got that somehow. Try again. Well, if you've got haste, you might as well try an attack. Bye, Joseph. Unless you somehow have more magic defense. No, you don't. Damn, he did 10 damage. Very fucking berserker. Ah, good enough. Alright, let's try Flare. it's nowhere near gonna be that good, is it? Fucking hell, he is still strong enough to kill Scott in one hit. Even with Protect, I think he could still kill him in one hit. In case you wondered, that was my cue to use Protect. Yeah, whatever, Joseph, just die. This is actually the first legitimately hard boss, like, in ever. The ones that absorb your HP aren't hard, they're just bullshit. Because they just absorb your HP and that's the only reason they're hard. Oh, didn't do much there. Nice. Tornado Face is easy, as long as you know what you're doing. And even if you don't know what to do, it's really not hard, you just run around in a circle really. But it's annoying when people are slow and get you killed. Happens to me all the time. I doubt he's weak to any specific element. Maybe the reason why he was killing me is because he's not weak to anything. He resists elements. But Flare's not an element. Scott might be able to live this. I don't know why, for some reason Minwu took more damage, but okay. I think we can kill him. It will just take a while. Maybe a little bit of luck too. I mean, there's no way Scott and Joseph are getting healed, really. Guess we'll just launch whatever they can out. If you're going to use a physical attack, you might as well use it on Joseph so he doesn't die. 109 isn't that bad. Honestly, I'm not really sure. I think we have it down about 30-ish%. That's about in the range of like 30 to 35, I think. I haven't really paid attention. Last week I just got annoyed that I died. So, while we are kind of weak, yeah, I still think we are doing decent damage. Oh yeah, but what other frame of reference do I have other than us? And that was actually with deaths last week, so I wouldn't say we're good when we're having a few deaths. If anything, that would probably be more in line with what you want. Let's try physical attack. Okay, we're still doing no damage outside of crits. But yeah, I think 30 to 35 is the range that you want. And the thing is it doesn't really matter if we're good. Like, I was there at week 1. No matter how good we are, we're probably not going to do that much better than what you guys are doing now with gear, assuming nobody dies. Which obviously is a hefty assumption, but is one that needs to be made. Okay, we can survive this. I mean, if I can, I'll raise Joseph, but it doesn't seem like an easy task. I mean, to raise him is easy, but to keep him alive for the end, not so. But at least I was on the right track leveling Flare. Holy cats. Against with a blaze and Minwu's dead. If we're lucky, we can get Cure on him. Good. Luck is never usually on our side though, is it? Oh, nope. He's dead. This guy probably has a lot of health. Like, we probably haven't even done a quarter of his that health or something crazy like that. Oh, yeah, that's not even worth it. We're lucky Joseph can raise Minmu and we can get a little bit back on track. I think we chose the most optimal option there. That's only assuming Minmu can cure himself. If he can't cure himself, then Sith. Oh, thank the cats. Look at that, 17 health. Well, that's something to expect on your first time. You know that is a little bit too low because you go into ad phase at about 60%. But either way, it's not really about the health right now, it's more about doing mechanics. Like, you'll be fine if you don't die, that's usually how it is. Usually just don't die, you're good. That was a good time to pop a shell. I swear, stuff like shell and protect are useless in this game. I still pop them, but they don't seem to do anything. Let me get 100 HP. 177. Yeah, I'll take it. Oh, I can't do this again. Okay. I have a few ethers, but I'm saving the elixir for Minmu. If we even have to use it. Scott has a high chance of being able to get a life off, but we'll see. Well, that high chance turned out to be 0. So either Ricardo kills this guy or we all die. Why couldn't I get a luck where he spammed Blaze last time? If he did that this time, we would have been great. Nah, it's over. I think we can kill him, but to reliably kill him, definitely gonna need a bit more stats. Because there's just no way. Right now we need for one, if we get Flare higher level, then that will be a massive boost to damage, but Joseph will still be dying in one hit, and all of them will still be dying in one hit. Perhaps there's like some gear we can get in Pandemonium, I don't know. But it's going to require us to go through it. Might as well just try. Honestly, no need to level up magic for you anymore because it doesn't seem to do anything. But you get when you come in here, all you get is stupid groups like this. Like, I hate it. It's so ugly. Now I'm fine with having like more than just one type of enemy in there, but why is there 4 types of enemies in here? Ooh, come on, man. That's a little bit weird. I hate Curse. We need to buy more crosses than actually leave. In fact, I don't even think I'm going to leave because I think we're going to die. That's what I think is going to happen. And try a Sunaing, but I doubt it will work. No. Okay, yeah, we've lost. That is why I hate imps. Confuse is overpowered.
worse than any confused in any game ever. And I've played Pokemon. I'm just annoyed because I thought we got away with stupid fucking imps going away in the Mage's Tower, but no, they come back and they're just as annoying as ever. If not worse, because they don't just spam confuse, they actually use other moves, but those other moves aren't exactly weak moves either. But it seems we're slowly pushing forward. Because the imps aren't really strong on their own, it's just they make it impossible to hit anything else. Oh, don't tell me it's my stream again. It might not be, it doesn't seem to be as bad as before, but I just get worried about it all the time. Okay, here we go, now we're back on track. Apart from the fact that we're cursed. I probably should have cured. It doesn't matter, I wasn't going to get it off in time anyway. Whoa! And just when I thought we were having some chance of winning. On this side, no point fucking raising. What are we gonna do when we raise? Just die again? Honestly, man. I know this is supposed to be like endgame content, but come on. They put the stupidest enemies in this game. It's crazy. Like the death didn't piss me off as much as everything else did. And like, if you don't believe me that you have to grind, just look at the optional boss and then look at the main way. The enemies here are about as strong as the optional boss. Why am I saving it when we just did it? Alright, welcome back. I'm glad you fixed it. I wasn't sure what the issue was. I was kind of thinking it was me, but then I realised that I wasn't really... I mean, I've dropped 118 frames, which isn't actually that much really, but it's 0.1%, which is fine. Compared to yesterday when it was 50%, as half the stream was just gone. Which half of like 10 minutes isn't much, but still. Bloody hell, man. Even 4 Chimera Brains give us a run for our money. Yeah, we're definitely not strong enough for this place. When you think you're strong enough, you're not strong enough. You legit need to be like as strong as Ricardo on all your characters. The problem is, Ricardo has gear to back him up, everyone else doesn't. Because if there is gear, it's in here. So backwards. We can't even kill one Chimera Brain. Honestly think they're just ditching Ice Shield on Scott. Yeah, we're not gonna be able to do this. We're gonna have to leave and go to the other place again because these enemies are just way overpowered. I don't know why they think this was a good idea for content. It's just really not that fun. We killed one Chimera Brain. It took us all of our guys dying. See, the reason I managed to do this last time was I was using speed up, but I refuse to use speed up on stream outside of very minor cases. Unless everybody is fine with it, I wouldn't do it because it's, I don't know, it feels cheaty to me. Yeah, it's not worth coming in here yet, they're way too strong. You literally just need to sit out here in this other dungeon, grinding your ass off to get to like 2000 HP on every character to even stand a chance against the mighty enemies in that other place. So we're gonna hit ourselves because it's the fastest way to do that. Whee! Is it the funnest way? Is it the most respectable way? No. But it's the best way, so we might as well do it. Maybe I'll get so strong Ricardo can just carry everyone. Do some magics. I mean, we do need to get Flare up to higher levels. Yeah, and then you have stupid stuff like that, like even when you hit yourself, the enemy's just gonna kill your character, but Joseph's weak anyways, so I don't really care. Oh yeah, I'm obviously gonna raise him, but he's the most useful character. Or I'm not gonna raise him because even Minwu's died. Ugh. You know, when I want you to be strong, you're never strong, but when I want you to not be strong, you're so stronger than everything. So I just wasted all that. Don't even bother trying it on Glacier Labolases. No, because if we just... That's the other thing, we can't just spam A, because when you spam A you're not leveling up your magic, and then you're just not going to be doing anything because your strength isn't really getting any stronger. The thing is, I was calling Joseph like really strong. Well, he was for like a couple of battles and that was about it. In the end, he's actually not that good. Ricardo is the best by far. Well, Gordon's pretty good as well, to be honest with you. His magic is stronger against enemies like this, but against the boss we're trying to fight, his magic is weaker. We're still trying to level up Teleport because I'm not giving up on that yet. I think it'll be fun. The only issue with it is that means you have to save more MP if you need to teleport out, which you shouldn't really need to do in this, but whatever. It's only going to be like 8 MP, so it's not too much. Oh, Scott's fire level increased at least, so it might be a little bit stronger. I'm not going to heal, because we need to be weaker. Yes, hit Ricardo. I wonder when our teleport's going to be strong enough to actually teleport enemies out of the dungeon. That would be funny. Damn. 2 DPS and a healer. Well, 2 DPS isn't too bad. Well, it's harder to understand when you actually think about it. That's why you just don't think about it, and then it's easier to understand. So the first dash is the one where it's just the 2 portals and that's it. They go from the front to the back. You just dodge that normally. So let's say you're black, then you get hit by the white birds. Let's say the white went into blue. Then you would stand where the blue portal is for the... Yeah, the white's going to blue and you're black, so you stand where the blue portal is. Which means you need to stand where the red portal is for the next dash. And let's say the portal opposite the open red portal is the one where they're coming out of. If that's the same, if that's red, then you're gonna have to move every time, as in you're gonna have to go to the blue portal for the second dash, and then red portal for the third dash. Oh man, I'm explaining it wrong. It was easier on text. I wrote it in text as well, and it was easier. No. I was just trying to make an example. So what determines if it's always swap or always the same is if the portal on the opposite side is going to be the same color as the portal it's coming out of. Because you know when there's the ones, there's 4 on each side, left and right. But you don't care about the back ones, so there's just 4 portals, 2 on the right, 2 on the left that you really care about. Those portals, if the blue is going into blue, then you'll swap every time. And if or for example, well obviously if the blue's going into blue, then the red's going into red, but yeah. And if it's not, then it's go to the same portal every time, or the same lane every time. Even with the circle drop. The circle drop is what makes you stay in that lane, really. Without that, it would be a little bit more awkward. Yeah, like I say, I sometimes get a little bit confused with it because I overthink it, but when I'm sitting here now and I think about it, it's like, oh, it's easy. Then you go into a fight and it's like, oh shit, oh, do I need to swap? Blah, blah, blah. I don't get it, it's so weird, but yeah. Yeah, it's always east to west, and the blue and red are always going to be same place on the right, unlike normal mode. Which I'm still annoyed about, that they decided to do that on normal mode, switch it around. And the thing is you know they did that on purpose because they designed Savages before normal modes. So they went out of their way to do that. Despite them saying like, oh, we like to make it easier. Well, it's not easier if you make it more confusing. Well, so what we usually do is you just put everyone on the top right. So you could, it doesn't matter if you stack the circles over each other that change your color, as long as they're the same color that you are teleporting, changing to. So like if all the whites stand on each other, you're fine. If you're talking about tether, you're talking about those 2 stack tethers, right? It's pugs, but all the pugs I played with did that strat as well. So I don't know what strat your pugs are doing. Well, Big Brain would sound like it's complicated, but it's actually simpler. Big Brain is the unoptimal strats, which is funny because usually Big Brain is the optimal ones. And that goes for everything in that fight. People used to do quote unquote Big Brain for the Betwixt Worlds or whatever it's called, the stupid thing where the walls appear. And now people just do Brain Dead strat, that's what they've called it. I don't really like it being called Brain Dead strat because it sounds stupid, but whatever. But yeah, all standing in one corner isn't really complicated. What strat did the pugs do then, if they're not doing that strat? Because that's what I cleared with, and that's what all the pugs I've seen do. But then again, I've not played with pugs since week 1, so I don't really know if they changed to something less optimal. Yo, we actually teleported a Gigas out here. Oh, they're doing... idiots. See, what they did was they looked at Xenos' clear video or something like that. So, you know, something extremely outdated. Clear videos aren't meant to be guides. It's literally pointless to do it that way. You're just adding more thought for nothing. But whatever, if you're doing it that way, then whatever. I don't blame you for it. if you're doing it that way, then nothing changes really. It's just harder on the healers, that's all. Because each healer has to heal each side, you know. Whereas if you all just went on one side, then it's easier to just group everyone up for like Star or Asylum and stuff like that. It doesn't really matter. For you, nothing changes. It's exact same, really. We did teleport the Gigas out this time, but I like how we're getting it strong enough to teleport some enemies out. See, I like talking because when I talk, like, I didn't even realise Minwu got to 1000 HP, but he did, so talking makes grinding a hell of a lot easier. It might actually make the grinding fun. Okay, maybe not. The thing is, I can do grinding. My problem isn't that I'm grinding, my problem is that I'm grinding on stream, so people have to be bored. That's the real problem of this all. But we're getting stronger, so it's fine. That's why I kind of like grinding, is that I like the sense of getting stronger. So you're trying to tell me no, you don't have to. Overlapping, I think overlapping makes it slightly more damage, but like it's barely even noticeable. Everyone I've seen has done that strat, including the plugs I cleared with. So I have no idea why plugs are doing a worse strat now than before. Tell them that colour portals is more simpler than fucking... Okay, that's a lie. Normal portals are still simpler because they don't have the other things like moving into the middle. But colour portals are not that bad. If you freak out about something, it's going to be worse than if you don't. That's why I tell people to just calm down, it's not that bad. And I know some people take that the wrong way, are like, oh well, yeah, it's not bad to you, but it is bad to me. Well, that's not what I mean. I'm trying to tell you that you're making it worse than it is by being freaked out about it. If you just be calm and actually like pay attention to what's going on, or listen or ask questions if you need to, then it will go by faster. I remember when I was scared of numbers, or that's what I used to call them, but they were limit cut in A11S. But then when I calmed down and actually looked at it, it was fucking pish. But I saw numbers on my head, I was like, oh my god, this is the most complicated thing I've seen. Yeah, if you put 4 puddles on each other, it won't do any more damage. It's fine, as long as they're the same colour. That's the only thing that needs to happen. So yeah, try and get your static should be doing that anyway, because I mean, if your static has such hardcore raiders like Moose in your team, I think man, they should be doing it. No melee, well, I mean, for you that doesn't really change anything. It just means that they have to discuss who's taking what, like tower wise and stuff, so it's not too much of an issue. Damn, we've got a lot of gil. Joseph might end up getting 1000 HP after all. To be honest, if there's any tier to have no melee, it's this tier. Because it's fucking terrible for melee, I hate it. I think our flare is stronger than last time as well, so we're getting there. We need more MP. The higher MP means less ethers used. And also, I don't know what level teleport we would need to use on that boss to teleport him away, but I'm not really wanting to try. Yeah, you hit Minwu, get him to red health. I've been semi wanting to try and level up my samurai, but then like I don't even want to at the same time. It's samurai, but I don't want to level it because it's samurai. I want to level it because I want the Amaro, and it's the last class I got left to level. But like, do I really care that much about the Amaro anymore? I don't know. I'll get it. Like that's not even the question, but the question is when. Just not been into Final Fantasy 14. I don't know what it was. I was really into it, but then my internet went out, and then I just kind of went out it. I fell behind. I think that was my issue. I hate falling behind. If I fall behind something, I just can't get back into it. So when I've all caught up and not behind on anything, not missed out on any content or whatever, then I'm usually having fun. But if I'm behind, then... And this doesn't really count Ultimate, because I've been behind on Ultimate before, but... Yeah. That probably sounds like bad. I don't mean to sound arrogant or anything. I guess that's just a hypothesized reasoning. It could be incorrect. Oh, we got Flare level 5 now. Okay, we're getting there. You punch Joseph. He needs the most punch. I know in a couple of days we'll have to do that relic thing, so at least I got something to try there and then be disappointed about, because when am I never disappointed with this game? I'm always disappointed about it, but I always like it at the same time. It makes no sense. Right, Joseph, you're close to 1000 HP. You just need 100 more. Although I think we've decided that 1000 HP isn't enough anyway, but whatever. We've got other stats increased as well. Damn. We have the Gigas back. At least with the Gigas we all get a turn. Those Yetis are so weak. Scott's agility is like way high. Like, what's his agility compared to everyone else? Agility isn't even there. Oh, 50. 34, 44 and 24. Yeah. Yeah, your agility is higher than everyone else's by far, Mr. Scott. Oh, we can't use Flare again. Man, your MP is so low, Ricardo. I'm trying my best to get your MP up, but there's just no having it. I know haste doesn't actually do anything with our way of grinding here, but might as well use it to try and maybe get some MP out of it. How close are we to teleport 5? We're actually getting kind of close to teleport 8. I say that, but we're not really that close. Let's use aura. Like I'm doing, Joseph doesn't need punch twice, although I appreciate you punching him twice. Feels so weird making Dragoon a mage, but you have to for this fight. You don't got a choice. Alright, enough fucking around, let's kill them. It's just what we needed. Minmu on red. Oh yeah, teleport level 5. There's a lot of increases there. So, no, we need to give Scott some ethers. There we go. 940, not bad, but not 1000 yet, so I'm not going to try the boss until we've got 1000. Oh god. then we must be able to teleport some of these enemies out. Let's see which ones we can. He's low 5 to. Oh, not us. I don't know what that reaction was, but it was something. Yeah, you're getting there with your magic too, Mr. Joseph. The only problem with you is your magic stat in general is not too high. But we'll make a mage out of you one day. I mean, why be bald if you're not going to be a mage? I bet you Minwu is bald, even though I'm pretty sure you can see some hair in his sprite. Bye, you Rhino. Yeah, damn, his magic attack is so fucking low. I don't know why it's so low, but it is. I'll take that. Oh, come on, man. How close he is to level 1000 HP. These guys are the weakest, like, damn, they're not even gonna stand a chance. Oh, they're dead probably from just this alone. Okay, I wasn't serious when I saw that much HP going down, but damn, they have like 50 HP. What rank enemies are they? There's no way that they have 50 HP. Spirit Eaters or something, I don't remember their name. Where are they? Soul Eaters. Rank 3. They have 40 HP. What the hell?
Oh look, Flying Princess. In fact, I want to see something. Do any of these... Yeah, he drops some metal, that's kind of useless. Okay, he can drop good stuff. We want a black roll from him, that'll be good. He can drop good stuff. He can drop loading armor. Actually, I don't know if that's good. Yeah, he doesn't drop anything. He doesn't count. Although, if you were lucky enough to get any of those, then good job. I don't know if there's any more Black Knights in the game, but a Sunblade sounds really good. Anyway, back to it. We'll get Joseph up to level 1000 HP. Keeps saying level when it's not level. I'll just cast whatever, it doesn't really matter. Only one person's gonna get it off anyway. Did you cap your tombstones? I don't know why I'm asking, but I capped my tombstones. I lying, I didn't. I got to 440 out of 450, so sorry for lying there. I know. Alright. I didn't bother, I just got as much tombstones as I needed for the ring, and then I didn't do anything else until like today. I mean, I have tomorrow as well. I don't even really care. I mean, it'll be for leveling my paladin anyway. My dragoon's already done with tombstone gear. In fact, I only need a rage chest piece and I'm done. Oh, yeah. Wait, it's a whole day maintenance. That's a little bit extreme for a solo instance and a trial, don't you think? It's not really a major patch or anything. Why won't I be online tomorrow? I mean, I probably won't, but I can come on to do a trial. That's what I really mean. I mean, I can always come on if someone wants me to. I'm not averse to that, but if no one's asking me to play or anything, then there's no really reason to go on.
There's nothing really to do. Until my paladin's higher, then I can be boring and do more solo shite. I can probably do more solo shite already, but I don't know. I want to be higher to ensure I don't waste my time. I don't know what I want to solo, but probably something. I don't know, we're in this weird place where we can make soloing things easier with higher gear, but I don't think there's anything new we can solo that we couldn't already technically solo before. With no echo, well, even with echo, I don't think there's anything you can really solo that you couldn't before. I can't wait till the days where we can solo Brute Justice and that, but those are a few expansions away. We did it, guys. Joseph's got 1000 HP. Now we're gonna try the boss again and probably die. That is weird. You should get a gift to sub to a channel you are watching right now. I say that, but you already subbed to it, so it even wouldn't work. And now we can buy a bunch of items because we got a bunch of gil. And we can try the boss, see how it goes. If we die, we die. If we die, then the grinder we need is way more than even I anticipated. Oh yeah, we're in this stage where we have 99 of everything and we're never gonna use it. Okay, I should not have done that, because I really did want to buy some ethers. Oh my god. Not with the guy jokes again. I didn't abandon them. Do you know the story of this is the characters died. They died, so they go to... Well, they think they're going to hell, but they're actually going to heaven. And then you fight the Emperor, who not only killed who killed the devil. Well, you don't see that. Yeah, you do. We're playing as them right now. All these guys died. I think you were there when Joseph got crushed by the boulder, at least. I don't remember. At least, where's Girl? Girl didn't die. I don't think it's Guy's girlfriend. If anything, it's Firian's girlfriend. She can't talk to beavers. Only guys speak beaver. Alright, let's see what pain we've got ourselves into this time. Who's gonna hit the flare? Okay, one person, I'm fine with getting hit by the flare. Yeah, it did weaker than last time, but not by much. Okay, yeah, Gordon is, or Scott is stronger now. And so is Ricardo. Not by much, but by a sizable amount, I'll take. How about you, mate? Well, it's better than the 20 you were doing before. Okay, let's get Shell on us. Probably not going to work as well as I wanted to, but what choice do we have? And we've already started with something bad. I want Ricardo to get hit by physical attack. If we need to, we can buy new magic, but the problem is we'll still have to grind it out, so I don't really want to. He should survive Flare. Yep, decently survivable. I think even Joseph could survive Flare. Last time we were just hitting him with Ricardo. Scott wasn't so strong. Now he's a little bit stronger, might die. It might die before we die, that's the thing. Minwoo, please don't die to this. It would be the stupidest thing to die to. Okay, thank you. Bloody hell, 10 HP. All this for a spell I'm not actually really going to use much. Is our cure stronger than last time? No, it's about the same. Who do we level up? Who do we cure this time? Ricardo, because he's the one that's probably going to actually get hit by physical attacks and die. Anyone else have to get hit by physical attacks to die anyway. Never mind. Honestly, why do they hate Minwoo? What did he do wrong? I'm just glad that it doesn't absorb HP like the other bosses. That would have been bullshit. Oh, Joseph's not going to survive this now. He wouldn't have survived it anyway, what the hell. We've got into this part of the game, this part of the fight where we're fucked. Because we've got terrible RNG. Maybe I need to level up life as well. That's a joke. That's something we shouldn't have to level up. I can live with Joseph being dead. Really? 3 for free. He's hit Minwoo with physical attack. What fucking fanny? Hit him again with physical attack and I'll fucking hit you with magic attacks. Like what I'm doing already. Soon we're gonna... He's just slightly tearing us down while he keeps hitting Minwoo down so we can't heal up. Well, we do have some backup options, but I don't really know if I want to use them yet. Please just hit Joseph or something stupid like that. In case you don't. Okay, this I don't remember being too strong, but we'll see. No, of course. You know it's fucked when Joseph survives an attack that Minwoo didn't. How? Fucking Joseph, he should be the one dying to everything. Like, I didn't want to use life, but I had to. On Scott anyway. It was like 51 agility or something crazy like that. Okay, there we go. What? It did 140 last time. Why did it? No, it didn't do it. It did 130 last time. Now it did 190. Fuck off. This pisses me off because, like, damn, I sat there grinding for like an hour. Like, how much more do you want me to fucking grind, you stupid, badly designed fucking bonus dungeon? The first 2 games are the worst bonus dungeons in history. Like, it's not even funny how bad they were. Like, how did that do 259 when last time it did 60? That's a little bit of a big range, don't you think? Oh my god. This is insane, man. Like, I don't even know how much stronger we can really get feasibly. Like, I guess we could spend off. You know what, yeah, just kill me. Like, part of it wasn't even like strength, it was just luck based that we died. Nope, we're not strong enough for that, I guess. Pisses me off, man, because, like, I don't get it. Like, if you're gonna do so much damage to us where we need better gear, but then the enemies are over here are too strong for you to get better gear anyway, like, what the fuck do you want me to do? It's like they designed you to use speed up, but the problem is this came out on the Game Boy Advance, which didn't have speed up. Let's see, are we strong enough to kill these guys yet? Probably not. Hey, I wonder if teleport works on them. Just all hit the same one, we might be able to kill them. Well, we have a little bit more HP. That was our main problem with these guys last time. But I don't think we even have that much enough. Scott has 51 agility and still can't outspeed a fucking lion. Well, I know it's supposed to be a chimera, but still. Well, oh my god, it worked! It worked. And now you outspeed the lion, but you couldn't kill it, of course, because that'd be too much to ask for. I am so confused by this game. Why do the other two take so much damage compared to Ricardo and Scott? Now we have to just pray we can kill these guys. You think you're fucking funny, don't you? 576 and I had 575 health. Might as well have just done 9999. You would have got better reaction out of me than me being just kind of annoyed. See, I still can't even kill these guys. How much strong do you want me to be? I don't get it. You can't even blame me for not grinding before the game now, because, like, what the hell? Got like 2000 HP on Ricardo and all this shit, and we can't even do a single encounter in this place. Not even one. I sat there in an hour in the other place and I still can't even kill one enemy in this place. It's insane. Let's try teleporting them all this time. Probably not even going to teleport one anymore. Damage range is weird as well. Yeah, of course it misses them all. Guess we got lucky that one time it did work. With 3 of them I think we can kill them, because that's one less doing blaze and all that stuff, so... Yeah, and that's 3 from the start, not just 3 after killing one, which doesn't count. Well, I was hoping to do this bonus dungeon by the time this stream was over, but... You can see how badly designed it is. What the hell were they doing to troll? I've had trolls before, but they're usually not that common, surprisingly. What level is your life? 8? Holy cats. That should probably revive him to like full health. I wish. Oh, okay, that is weird, but alright. My blacklist is filled with party finder people because sometimes I just have low tolerance and just blacklist people who I think are doing bad, even if they're not being bad on purpose. I'm sure I've been blacklisted for the same reason. I don't really be a dick about it half the time, but if people are gonna lie when they come into Party Finder and shit like that, I'm gonna kick them if I have to. I'm gonna blacklist them if I have to. There was a streamer who had the blacklist as well. It really pisses me off when you see people you've blacklisted always post up things like don't be bad or whatever, but the reason you blacklisted them was because they were bad. It took us like a whole 5 minutes to kill that one encounter. Well, we definitely got stuff out of it. I won't say it was a waste. Scott's sword level increased, if that's anything to go by. Sword level's 9. 5, 6. So it's not bad, but do better. I think we are strong enough to maybe take out some of the encounters in here. Maybe. Okay, this is one that we can definitely kill. If there's any to try and kill, it's this one. Because we can level up our magic and stuff trying to fight this thing, because it's not too strong and it's not too weak at the same time. And it hits us for a bit of damage as well, so if we can get HP up. Well, that works. If you use staffs, then there you go, there's a wizard staff. I have no idea how good it is, so take it. Or die. Well, Scott's 1,500. Well, if we had everyone at 2,000, we would definitely be able to kill that other boss. No doubt about it. We have nothing that costs 1 MP. What level can we get this flare to? Like when it's level 6, we should be able to do 400 at each turn or something crazy like that. Which isn't actually that crazy, but compared to what we have been doing on the boss, that is pretty good. There we go. Thing is, they can drop another item I want, but they're just not because they're assholes. Do they not give you gil? I don't think they do, or if they do, it's very minuscule. We've been in this bonus dungeon for 2 hours. Oh, nah, we're done. Thank God I saved it. Well, I'm gonna try, but that doesn't mean I believe I can do it. Since we're slightly stronger, might be able to kill it. The only issue is Minwoo got beat up so bad and he's also the slowest, so good luck curing him. They beat up on the weakest characters. Fuck off. I know if I raise them, they're just gonna die, so what is the point? I'll raise them when there's one left. If there's one left, we won't get that lucky. That's what I've been trying to do for the past 2 hours. That doesn't even make any sense. You can't make a character weaker without loading an old save, which doesn't really count. We might be able to do it, but it's going to be slow to kill one Chimera Brain, and we need luck. I think at the end of it, we might get some good stat increases. Well, the only way to do that is to make the strongest die, which will make it harder for the weaker ones to level up. And good luck making them catch up to Ricardo. They're so far behind, it's not even funny. And they will be for like everyone who plays this game. Because Ricardo just will have all the stats from near the end of the game. Thank God they give Scott some pure magic, otherwise this would be impossible. Like, I will raise them, don't worry. This is gonna take a bit of time. But the thing is, even my strongest characters are having trouble dealing with this. Ricardo and Scott, I guess, is now kind of strong. He wasn't that strong before, but I managed to get him up there somehow. Okay, there's only 2 left. We actually have a chance at this. If I can level my spears, then we'll be good for the next version of these, cause Ricardo does the most damage, so if we can make him do even more than the most, then we'll be good. Fortunately, that isn't so easy. Unless level 10 is the highest, in which case, good luck getting any higher than level 10. Oh, I'm cutting it close there. Once I kill this one, I can raise the other people because there will only be one to attack me. It won't be too bad. I ain't taking any risks. It's like there's no in between. You got enemies that are super strong and enemies that are super weak. Which used to be super strong, but now they're super weak. There's nothing in between. I want something in between to grind on, but I can't find it. I raised one at a time so I could cure them up. Try to cure them up. I don't trust Minwu. Sorry. Sorry, Minwu, I don't trust you. Oh, good timing. Alright, so if I raise Joseph, heal him up, and we can kill the last Chimera Brain, and we'll be good. And that's all for one fight. But then again, one fight can give you quite a bit of stats, so isn't too bad. See what we can get away with. If we can hit them with re-flare. What? Don't hit them with fire. It doesn't work. Flare is kind of shite as well. Don't hit them with flare either. And cure level 10 is actually kind of strong. Kind of surprised about that. Oh, great. And then we're going to end up killing the Chimera Brain, aren't we? Oh, no we didn't. Thank God.
anything, I want Joseph to be alive because he is the weakest. And we gotta get our weakest to be the strongest, so the strongest is the weakest. Doesn't even make any sense, but yeah. Oh god, don't talk to me about that game. Is this... I don't even think it's a control room, but it doesn't really matter. Doesn't matter where he goes. If he blows himself up, he's stupid. But then again, actually blowing yourself up has their advantages, doesn't it? Like being alive. See if we can fight another fight. But, oh my god, yes! Now this is a fight I can deal with. Should have made them target the other enemy, but it doesn't really matter. Okay. I like when teleport works, it's kind of funny to be honest. Yeah, Minwoo needs to learn to punch harder, that's for sure. It's not just our offense that's being held back, it's our defense as well. That's our main thing, I think. Oh, okay. Yes, level up your magic defense. Please. Level 6. Sword's still level 9 somehow. Oh, your spear can get above level 10. Okay. That's good to know. I don't know what the highest is. I'm going to pretend it's 16 like I always have been. 2,309. You can survive something a little bit more. I don't know what. Yeah, I was wondering when this shite would happen. You know what? This actually isn't that bad of a team comp. Aside from the fact I just got ambushed. That's what made it bad. Oh, okay, it wasn't the worst ambush, I guess. Scott is so good. Even ambushes don't slow him down. Gordon, be more like your brother, Scott. At least he knows how to play the game. Hit that. Blood boons. Well, that should work out. Although they won't have to go for this. We only have to go for this is because no one's killed the Emperor when he's in his god form. They've only killed the devil form. I call it that because there's the Emperor where he splits his soul in half and one half goes to heaven and one half goes to hell. And then he takes over both. It doesn't say that he kills the devil, but I mean I like to think he does because it's kind of funny. Okay, Scott, right, calm down with your agility increases. What is his agility now? 52. Oh, only does only go up by 1. Oh, fire level 7. Okay. Joseph, I know your HP increased, but it was like unnoticeable. The day Minwoo can survive a physical attack from the ultimate weapon is the day I think we're ready. Oh god. Last time I underestimated this group and got kicked out. Let's see if I can kill them this time. I don't know how strong the Oru cats are. I don't like them. Why do they have to have curse? Of all things, why do they have to have curse? Well, to be fair, confused is probably worse than curse. Take him away! Oh, okay. Well, I'm not actually sure what they're supposed to be. They look like hecties, but their name doesn't tell me it's a hecties. Not really sure where you got dead from. I can see where you got cats from, but I don't. Fuck off! Didn't he kill anybody? You fucking prick! What did Joseph do? He was just sitting there. Oh wait, how does death work when we're dead anyway? How does that make any sense? Well, how am I dead? You only hit me for like 200. What the fuck? What is going on? What am I fighting for? Yeah, everything in here is dead. Well, I think some of the monsters might just be like demons. But I don't know, maybe some of them are dead as well, I don't know. But either way, I don't really know why death works. And also that zombie guy was like, he's immortal, if you kill me I'll just come back, or if I kill you, you'll just come back. Okay, why do you even have hit markers when you just kill us in one hit anyway? Doesn't make any sense. I actually thought we were doing good until we were getting one shot by things that shouldn't have even killed us. It was actually not even fair. I'm guessing they hit us, they have like innate death touch or something, which is just kind of cheap, but whatever. Oh, the easy game. Well, at least we won't get killed in one hit by something that shouldn't have even killed us. Joseph's already sitting out. Why do I feel weaker already, even though we've just started? Man, you level up that teleport. Yeah, I've 1 hour left, and I can't extend it. I was, like I said, hoping to get this done so we can move on to Final Fantasy 3, but unfortunately this is... I mean, it would have been done by today had we not had any issues on previous days. That's probably the main reason why we're a little bit delayed. Do we have to do this strategy again? Well, we've done this strategy once before. Is that really something that people would be okay with? I mean, it's supposed to be a marathon, so I guess you're supposed to see everything I did, but this isn't exactly the funnest thing to see, so... I might. It might actually be a good idea. It probably wouldn't be that much grinding, because by the time we're done with it today, man, we'll be fucking pretty strong. Personally, I don't think it's the levels that are holding us back, or the stats that are holding us back, I should say. Oh no, that's even worse. That ain't happening. No, I don't think it's the stats that are holding us back. I think what's holding us back is the gear. And the game doesn't give you much good gear. Like, the Giant's gear's fine, but it isn't good enough for anything after when you get it, so you need higher gear. But the problem is, the only higher gear is probably in this place, but you need to be strong enough to get through this place to even get it. It's a little bit of an issue. So you need your stats to be a little bit high. That doesn't mean we can't get our stats higher. Like, we can. I still think we're a little bit under-leveled in terms of stats, but if we can get them, if we can get a gear, it'll make getting the stats higher easier. Oh yes, that's just what I wanted to see. Ricardo's spear level increase. Because that should make him be able to kill those chimeras a hell of a lot easier. And Joseph's HP increase. Joseph is basically Guy, but bald, and can speak properly, but can't speak Beaver. What the? Motivation for what? I can't kill Absolute Virtue. Even if I got the game today and played it, there's no way I'd even be max level. It'd just not happen. And even if I did get to max level, how would I be able to kill Absolute Virtue? You bet I'll be going Dragoon if I ever got that game, man. Or, yeah. No idea what the subclass would be, but your Dragoon Quest. Is that supposed to be a joke on the game Dragon Quest? If it is, you deserve to not be in this stream anymore. I'm joking. I like bad puns. I only like them when I say them. You're fine. Does it have to be Sam, or are you just saying that as a joke? I joked about using a summoner one time, and Ellen said it was actually not a bad idea. If Minwoo can get 1500 HP, he should be able to survive a physical attack from Ultimate Weapon. Should. Because we get layer to 6, so that's a little bit good. And this is the same. Oh god. We've done it once, we can do it again. Our spear level's stronger. That must mean something, right? I'm still not even sure my game can run Final Fantasy 11. Or my computer can run Final Fantasy 11 properly. Or anything. It's bad enough having to pay for one subscription, let alone two. That would definitely be a little bit much for me. Yeah, but then it costs money. I don't even know how much Final Fantasy 11 even costs. With my internet, I think you mean all year. Well, that's true, but this computer also resets whenever we try to use Skype, so... So we started to use Discord, which somehow doesn't reset, even though it's using a camera anyway, so I don't really get it, but whatever. Why? I have no idea what that was. I'm actually feeling a little bit more confident about some of these fights. I just get paranoid about games because I know that I've never had a computer that would ever actually run them fine in my life. Come on, why does going down move left? Doesn't even make any sense. Oh, well, there goes Jose. Goes Jose. Do we have to do the cure strat again? We have to do the cure strat again. And it's going to be harder because there's 3 of them this time. Cure strat works good with 2. Because 2 won't do that much damage. 3 requires a little bit more luck. Okay, there we go. Now we've pushed it down to just 2 enemies. Now we just need to push it down to 1. I guess that makes sense. But Final Fantasy 11 looks so weird. Like, I can tell it's an old game just by looking at the battle system, which doesn't inherently make it bad, it just... I don't know, I'm gonna get so confused when I play that game. Or if I play it, I should say. I don't know why I said when. I mean, they might make it free one day, in which case, yeah, it might be a when then. Or I might... Well, I won't... I'm not really sure what you mean. Do you mean you want me to play it for the marathon? If that's the case, I mean, I can try. Well, I don't know how a MMO is going to fit into a marathon setting. That's the real confusing part. How do you fit an MMO into a marathon? It doesn't really make any sense. Because isn't it going to take like forever, like, to get through the main story? And I did say I was going to do all the side content, but with 11, oh my god, there's going to be so much. There's no way that's going to happen. You attack this thing. I suppose I could try. Maybe you just really don't want me to play Final Fantasy 12, just because you don't like it and I do. Hey, Minwoo. Hey, last time you were hitting us for 1,500 cures, now you're hitting us for this pathetic number. Come on. I just raised him. Alright. Use a Phoenix down. Come on, Gordon. I mean, come on, Scott. Good. I can always trust on your 52 agility, now can't I? These darn Camaros. Yep, these are good stat increases. Even if I don't know what half of them mean, they are good. I got my Phoenix down back. Bloody Cure 11, Jesus Christ. What are we going to use Cure 11 for? I used all those items, but I could have just went in. Alright. Let's do one more fight. How much HP are we going on? Still need a bit more increase. What the hell is this? Why is this even here? This is like a level 1 enemy or something crazy like that. Well, okay, he's not level 1, but he's not the highest level enemy, I guess. Oh, it actually went off. I still want my magic to be stronger for the ultimate weapon. That's not a question, you already know which class I'm going to play. I mean, they're literally the same as the Final Fantasy 14 classes, and I know they came first, but... Yeah, oh fuck. Yeah, their stats actually fucking matter in that game. Oh, but I don't want to play a big fat fucking Hulk man. Ugh. Well, I don't care anyway. I can be the weakest Dragoon. I will be with the weakest Dragoon even if I was the good stats. Maybe I just won't play Dragoon, or if I play something else. Damn, this guy's actually not dead yet. I appreciate it. Like, how is a female Mithra not good at dragooning? Cause it's a cat. It jumps. Dragoons jump. Should be logical, right? Well, if it's not, then I don't know. Should be logical like that. They should be the strongest dragoons. Yeah, sure. They shouldn't be the strongest physical class because they're just like cats or whatever, but you see, Galka can be like samurais or whatever, and the Mithra can have the dragoons. So I think it evens out if you be it like that. I mean, like, the Tarataru, what are they gonna do? What do you think they're gonna do? They're gonna be casters and healers. That's what they're made for. Not the female Mithras. They're made to be dragoons so that they can actually jump. Tarutarus can't jump. Whenever they jump, they fall over. So they can't jump, so they can't be dragoons. Humes, well, they could be red mages and blue mages. Elvans are, you know, obviously bards and archers. You know, Galka are the big tough guys. They'll knock your face out over a 1p sweet. Yeah. So clearly, if that's not how it works, then whoever's designed that game is just wrong. Oh, yeah, that's true. Wait. Huh. I thought I remember seeing a male Mithra. Doesn't really matter. Yeah, I guess you're right. We're not done grinding in there yet. Ah, fuck it, yeah, why don't we try the boss again? We will beat it one day. This is just turned into the Ultima Weapon boss stream. Why is he so strong? He's just not even guarding the ultimate magic. I mean, I guess it is the ultimate magic, but... Blah blah blah, I am overpowered by... Okay, let's try the protect strat this time. No, let's try the shell strat this time. Because I don't think protect strat's gonna work. Alright. We've done some trading, mate. You gotta go and do it's about as strong as last time. Alright, Joseph. Come on, man. Prove to me you're a man. Yes, you survived. Barely, but you did. That flare isn't even that much stronger than last time, I don't think. Blizzard's about the same. So we're about the same offensively, but that's not our problem. Never has been. Apart from the fact that it kind of is, like, someone who actually is good at the game will be able to do this better. So you need 1800 HP to effectively live that. That's crazy, man. I'm getting bad luck, he's hitting the wrong character. If he would not hit Minwu, we would have a chance at this, I think. I think that's our issue. Yeah, if I give him the blood sword, but the issue is the only way... I guess you could have given him the blood sword. That is a strategy, but the problem is then you wouldn't have the blood sword for your main characters. And trust me when I say I think the blood sword on your main characters is kind of required as well. Because they have to fight two bosses. Well, one of them you don't have to fight, but I guess I don't have to fight this either. They have to fight two bosses in which whenever they do an attack, it does like 2000 damage and they heal like 1900 off of it. And your attacks are doing like 200 per turn. It's crazy. It's like, calm down. Not every attack they use is that a physical attack, but when they use the physical attack, that's what it's going to do. Honestly, I don't even know how much health this guy has, but I don't care at this point. I'll beat him the hard way if I have to. We should get good stat increases from it, but we'll see. You can definitely heal Minwu, but you can't live. Just spam things like Flare and Fire Breath or whatever it was called, Blaze, and then we'll be good. I'll even give you a cookie at the end. No, I won't really, because you'll be dead. I mean, you're probably gonna die anyway, Joseph, but I'll put you there just in case you can maybe, like... You're basically a substitute. You could get hit by one of the physical attacks and waste one of his turns. It might not happen like that, but if it does, then it means it worked. And if he doesn't get hit by one of the physical attacks, it means then he can race. Unless he dies by something else. Doesn't really matter. Oh no. Okay, I want to try a physical attack now that we've leveled up a little bit. Well, Joseph was about as useless as you would have expected. The crit damage wasn't bad, but that was, like I say, crit damage, so it doesn't really count. Ah, cure Ricardo, why not? Did we buy ethers? I'm pretty sure we did. Oh, what are we doing here? I want most attacks to be on Ricardo to an extent. Because if they hit Ricardo, he can actually live them. He can even survive a physical attack. Let's do an AoE heal, why not? That's probably a good time to have raised Joseph. Like, I'm guessing this guy has like 10,000 HP or something. It takes him a few turns to get even 1,000 down, but he doesn't heal it back. Hopefully it is. I can understand technical issues, man. They piss me that cat off. Scott, man. Thank God you can survive a physical attack. If only someone else could survive a physical attack like that. Minwu. Or Joseph as well, but who cares about Joseph? He's just a doll at this point. He doesn't count as a human being. Well, he definitely ate something for us, so thanks. Yeah, fuck off, do they help reduce... Wait, Haste and Berserker... Oh, Haste and Berserker are useful. They don't reduce, man, I used them and they do nothing, man, it's crazy. Unless it's based on how strong it is, I guess that would make sense, but even then, like, level 6 isn't too bad. But even there, the guide is saying, grind your fucking ass off. I don't think I'm strong enough to do the Haste and Berserk strat, to be honest. I think my magic strat is better. But I do agree that you would need your HP to about 2,000. The problem is getting it to that height, which is not an easy thing to do. But does it tell you how much health he has, so I know how far I am with killing him or not? or have a gauge of how close I am to killing him at least. Oh, I sold that. Oh well. Which is fine, I'm used to coming up with my own strats if I have to. 50,000? Oh, okay, well it's more than I thought, but not more than I can handle. It will just take a little bit of time. I wonder if you could teleport him away, that's the real question. But if you could, it would have to be like level 8 teleport or something higher than that. Which I don't have. I only have level 6 or something. I mean, at this point, I ain't leaving the fight. We're in it for the long run. Or until we die. I ain't letting myself die on purpose. I can tell that we're in a little bit of luck-based mode here, but I don't really care. Oof, that was a strong physical attack. Oh, so if I beat him, I'll be classed as the best Final Fantasy player in the game. Fuck yeah. I'll have to kill him. He's hard to beat in the GBA. He's the hardest to beat in GBA. It's harder than the Emperor. No! How did last time? Oh, never mind, that was the wrong character. Okay, I'll let you have that one, Ultima Weapon. You know what, if I give him Bloodsword, I wouldn't feel good about killing him, now would I? Oh god, now we've entered into... Like, this is with Protect on as well, like, come on. You know what's funny, right? Midwu took the same damage with Protect as he did without Protect. Literally did around about the exact same. I don't even know if Curse is a castable spell, but if it is, I don't have it. I think Midwu deserves to heal him more. Yes! The only one who would have a cursed cast would be Minwu, to be honest with you, because everyone else, yeah, you know those enemies that piss me off, and they never come alone. Yeah, of course it's those enemies. Nah, it's fine. It's fine, you can go and die. It's fine that Scott's dead, he's still going to die. Okay, we got a good heal there. Yes, a free turn! Woo! I don't know what that was, but yeah. Actually, not that bad. Oh god, no. If there's any time to use Elixir, please. No, you know what? If anyone's going to use an Elixir, it's not going to be you. You're the last person that's even going to get a turn. I wonder if that would work. Probably not. You're going to use the Elixir that we have brought on yourself. Thank god you're the fastest. He's getting crits, that's part of the reason why he's kicking my ass. Ricardo don't need no shield. He's strong enough on his own. Last flare we can get on this turn. Oh, we're cutting it close here. I think it takes 3 turns to do 500 HP. Oh god. Yeah, we're not in a good spot, are we? Then again, if we die, we die. I can't do much about it, can I? If you try not to think about how much damage I'm dealing per turn, it'll go by faster. I'm just playing it on hard mode. Oh, I know about that. Because we've already fought 2 behemoths in the game. Or 2 types, behemoth and king behemoth. Back Mari, it wasn't called the ultimate weapon, it was called the Atma weapon. Yeah, fuck off. Cardo is the one I want to die the least. Well, at least you get full health for whatever it's worth. 3 turn. Could have done a combo where I raised and healed at the same turn. Oh well. We still need some offensive coming out. This is terrible. But it was something that was bound to happen, I suppose. I should have taken my fucking allergy tablets today. Oh well. You know, I was underleveled for Shinryu in Final Fantasy X, but I managed to kill that fight. It took about 40 minutes, but I killed it. And when I say underleveled, I mean only Tidus was alive, and I couldn't really graze anyone else because they got killed permanently. And because he didn't have his ultimate weapon, he was only doing 999 instead of 99,999 or whatever. He was doing 10k instead of 100k. So that took quite a while. Shinryu's in every game, man. I don't know how hard that is, but I assume it must be kinda hard because it's Shinryu. It's probably a super boss like he's everywhere else. The fucking cunt. Oh, dick. Yeah, do this strategy where you spam Blaze. I have no idea what the fuck that even means. You're going to cure. Oh, I've not seen this move being used in a while. Wait, they didn't use Gil anymore? They changed it to some other thing? That's kinda weird. Oh well. It's like they want you to solo everything, or things, not everything, because I have no bearing on what you can or can't solo, or how strong that is.
I knew that Shinryu was soloable, I just didn't know what went into it. Because I never played the game before. We must be like at least halfway done by now, right? Nah, we're probably closer down to halfway. Because we've been heading on for quite a while. What game are we talking about now? We must be talking about 11, there's no way you're talking about 14 at this point. You called it hard. Yeah. I was gonna say I didn't know he was in the game, but then it's Ultima Weapons, so yeah. What pisses me off when people call Omega Weapon? Because Omega and Omega Weapon are not the same. That wasn't anything to you, like you didn't say that, it's just something I've noticed. And we're getting a little bit lucky in this run. Of course we could get even luckier, but I ain't gonna be sad with what we got. Next time you use a big attack, hit Joseph please. I need time to catch up. Or hit the Dragoon guy. I forgot his name, Ricardo. There you go. Or use that. Joseph may or may not live. Oh my god, Joseph lived? Whoa! If we kill him with Joseph alive, I was so happy. I'd laugh if Joseph was the one who actually got the kill as well, that'd be the best. Because his attacks are so weak. God, are we gonna have the team all healed up? Pretty much. I mean, I'm fine to add in an extra 50 to my offensive capabilities. I'm just more interested on the stat increase we're gonna get out of this. It's gonna have to be high. Because we've been in this for a while, taken a lot of damage. Oh god. Why do you know how Joseph, man? Or Ricardo? We did it! But Scott died! No! It's a sad day, but a happy day at that. Minwu, what wizard of Finn? Thou hast shattered the seal and proven thy strength. I entrust thee, Ultima, mightiest of spells. There is no man more worthy of commanding it. Except for the fact that you start with full magic and you can't be taught anymore. So that's a thing. What? Seriously, why? A close way to teleport. Oh, it's still level 6. Okay. So who has the most magic out of these three? Oh god. I'm going to pretend it's intelligence. Oh, there's magic there. 32. 32. 15. 10? How is his flare so strong then? That's kind of weird. Oh well. Give Ultima to you then. How can you not learn Ultima? It's not full. No one can learn it. Why is it in the game? What? Why can no one learn Ultima? Their magic's not full. That makes no sense. I tried it on Minwu, look. And I didn't teach him any magic. This is literally the magic he starts with. All of this. That's the max you can hold. He starts with the max. What were they thinking? They give you a spell you can't even use. Why did I even bother killing the boss? I mean, I was gonna kill him anyway, but why would someone who doesn't care about just bragging rights kill that boss? Let me grind for some gil. That doesn't really make any sense. I mean, it's not exactly the strongest spell in the game. Well, it is, but you have to level it up, so it's not the strongest when you don't level it up. Hey, we got blue flare to level 7. This game is so weird. Doesn't even make sense why the others can't learn it either. Like, how are they so inept? How can Guy learn Ultima if he wanted to? I'm pretty sure I teached Ultima to Guy. Yes, I'm aware it's taught. I taught Ultima to Guy. And the closest thing he could do to speaking magic is speaking beaver. Yeah, that's enough kill, thanks. I don't particularly want to farm on those guys, but I'll take the free stat increase I got anyway. So basically we need to be about 2000 before we can even try to fight this dungeon. Although I think we might be able to make some headway into the dungeon, like maybe get some loot or something. I think that's what we're going to try and do this time. Like if we could get even one piece of gear, it'll make things a little bit easier. As long as it's gear I'll equip. Yes. Enemies worth fighting. Because they don't kill you in one hit. I don't know why I'm doing AoE attacks when there's just 2 of them. Whoa. I like AoE flare. Take him away. Yeah, just kill him now. He needs not to live. Oh, there we go, a black robe. I gave him the black robe because I think he needs a bit of defense. Plus, Minwu's actually not that bad. Well, I probably should have given it to Joseph. Many Satanas on their own, which, funnily enough, I just said I've never seen them on their own. Now I have. I ain't playing around. I'm just gonna hit them straight up this time. Oh, they didn't drop anything. Oh my god, look, you can see part of the dungeon. Oh, ho, ho. Oh, 3 of them. Okay. Just use the same strat we did last time. Scott's nearly got 2,000. So at least someone's nearly there. I feel like HP climbs faster once you get above 1,000. But that could just be me thinking weird. I like teleporting enemies away, it's kinda funny. I should have leveled teleport in the main game, that would have been awesome. Toad. Fortunately, Toad doesn't define a boss anymore. Why are we getting so lucky? I'm fine with that, but it's weird. Oof. Wait, these are the enemies that give you the black robes. Yeah, I want to fight these actually. How the hell a black robe is stronger than knight's armor? I'll never know, but... Ultima casts all spells at level 1 cost 1 MP. And it starts at level 1, so I don't know what you mean by that. What the hell? Enemies that are new? Probably enemies I can't teleport away. If I'm gonna try and teleport anything away, it's this golem dude. Although I remember Chaos Riders being kind of annoying. Well, they weren't called Chaos Riders, they were called like something Death Knights, I think. Oh my fucking god. These aren't normal enemies! These are bosses! What the hell? All I did was go up some fucking stairs! What the fuck? What is with this game, man? Something, but it's not a lot. Oh no, he's stirring. These guys are almost as strong as Ultima weapon. Not exactly what I was expecting to see on my daily drink of tea. You know what, hit me with slow. At least it's not hitting me with a fucking fist. If everyone was as strong as Ricardo, they wouldn't be that bad. But not everyone's as strong as Ricardo. Maybe they'll give me good loot if I kill them. If. Yeah, Asuna's gonna need a bit of an upgrade. Honestly, why even bother with Asuna when you could just do... no. You could just do this. These Chaos Riders though. And I remember the Mithril Golem on the other dungeon being really strong, so I don't know how strong the gold variant is going to be. Damn, that thing is like 100% hit rate. Am I going to die? Oh my god, okay. I ain't let myself die after killing one of the enemies. Especially the one that can actually stone me all. Stone all of us. I probably shouldn't have done that strat, but whatever. Yeah, of course you hit him. You ugly thing. I could take advantage of Scott's speed in some scenarios, but not sure how we're gonna deal with the boss, this boss here. Yeah, I'm calling it a boss now because it might as well be. It's honestly that strong. And this is just like one of them. I could fight any of these, any amount of these. Well, at least the magic does damage to this one. The last one, oh my god. The Mithril Golems, the magic is useless against it, except from Thunder, which is coincidentally its weakness. Oh yeah, of course. Well, the fact I can hit it with physical attacks is good. Yeah, sure they're not the strongest, but it's still better than some other enemies. But I think the reason why I think they're so strong is because it's not that they're strong, it's that we're weak. Poor Joseph. You're always dying. Like, my teleport can't even teleport him away. Oh, come the fuck on. Look, if I want you to kill me, I'd tell you to kill me. Oh, thank fuck. If anyone is being dead, it's gonna be Joseph, but that doesn't mean I want him to be dead. It's just how it might end up to be. Oh no. Why are you an asshole? Why? What did we do to you? Just don't get it, man. Just don't get it. Let's try and go all out and kill it this turn. Sure, it's a risk, but what other bloody option do we have when everything is dying? He keeps hitting the ones that I don't want him to hit. I want to kill it so I can check its weakness in the bestiary. Problem is, killing it doesn't seem to be so easy. Oh my god. This is not possible, man. I went up one floor and the enemies are overpowered again. It defies all laws of game design, man. How the fuck do you manage to go to the wrong ad? I don't get it. How can you be so direction impaired? Like, you're so direction impaired, even Jen is less direction impaired than you. It doesn't make any sense. It defies all laws of physics. At this point, we're just like delaying nothing. We can't hit him. He has 50,000 health just like the other boss. I was saying that the pugs are so directional impaired, they're more directional impaired than Jen. It was supposed to be a joke. It just can't die. I'm convinced it can't die. Fuck it, let's just end this one way or another. So you even switched where your eyes were pointing. Before they were pointing right, but now they're pointing left. Alright, Joseph. No. Thanks game for having more overpowered enemies. Luckily I just saved it outside there. So the only way to get stronger is, well then, fighting guys like this. Let's just go all out. Oh no! If there's one thing I'll give Final Fantasy X-2, is that if you get confused, your character will still do the action that they were programmed in to do, and also the confused is totally confused. Like they could do good things or they could do bad things. So Final Fantasy X-2 has the best confused of all confused. If it has to be in the game, do it like X-2, please. I fucking praised X-2 for something that genuinely does better than every other Final Fantasy. I can't believe it. But I'm not gonna lie about it. Well, maybe there's another Final Fantasy that does it, but to my knowledge that's the only one. So, yeah. The teleport is so good. I'm so glad I invested into that. I just need to invest into it even more. So I can teleport the final boss away. Or just teleport everything away. Teleport you away, teleport me away, teleport Billy Bong Bong away. Who is Billy Bong Bong? I don't know. But I'm gonna teleport him away anyway. You're like the most accurate person, so yeah. I'll level your cure up a wee bit. I think you basically just have to grind each floor until you're strong enough to take down the next, and there's so many floors. Or you could just get teleport to like level 8 and kill everything. Teleport is the best skill in the game. Just teleport. I genuinely want to see if I can kill the final boss with it. Like, I'm done with this now. I just want to laugh at it, see the final boss go away, bye bye. Wow, 2 of us? Come on. 1 of us was bad enough, but 2 of us? I remember that time when I got fucking... It took all 4 of my guys. 1 death killed all 4 of my guys. 'Cause that is really fair. Also, they got all their turns before me somehow. Because, yeah, of course they do. Damn, good for them. Unfortunately, not really the ones we wanted, but... I ain't gonna cry about it too much. What does that even mean? Are we talking about my blue mage? If you're talking about blue mage, how the hell do you even know? And if you're talking about Yukov, then you know what? I've got so many questions. I have no idea what you're trying to mean. I'm sorry. Stop hitting yourself. I will have to go after this battle actually. This has to be the last battle of the stream, unfortunately. But at least I won't be lagging my ass off during Blue Mage. Blue Mage has such a tight opener when you're using the Moon Flute that any piece of lag is just gonna fuck you. Well, I know that, but I don't get why you said the Blue Man group. That's the part that confused me. Are you trying to tell me to not go raid? Also,
I hate confused!
let me hit the enemies, please! Man, your jokes are confusing, man. I'm lost. Then again, my jokes are probably confusing to other people as well. Well, they fucking better be. Well, what do I have to start as? Would I have to start as a Oh, I ain't doing blue mage. Come on, man. Have mercy on me. Please. Please don't kill me, man. You know what? Oh my god. Why? Please, just kill something. Yes, thank you. 2 of them will do. Oh. Oh, you motherfucker. Okay, I ain't even gonna bother. Warrior, monk, white mage, black mage, red mage. Honestly, I might just be basic and go the warrior if I had to choose one of those ones. Alright, Scott, man, I believe in you. How is that ugly ass fucking demon looking fuck faster than you? Fuck! I was supposed to win this fight. Come on, kill it. No! That's fucking bullshit. I hate this RNG rubbish mess. It's crazy. No fucking skill involved there. Fuck off. Well, it doesn't matter because I have to go anyway. God, this game is the worst when it comes to bonus dungeons. And I don't just mean Final Fantasy 1 or 2. I'm talking about this. Dawn of Souls. It's the worst. Stay away from the bonus dungeons. Stay away. I'll grind my ass off, I guess. Sometime, probably, maybe. But yeah. Anyway, thank y'all for watching the stream. And remember my advice. Stay away from the bonus dungeons. They are
not worth your time.
I don't really have time to test tonight, really, but if I do, I guess I should. But I could probably test tomorrow as well. I don't know, because I have to do Bahamut like straight after. Or it might be like an hour after, I don't know. If it's an hour after, maybe, but either way. Yeah. So, bye, and good luck, and have a good day.